I'll put shoutouts at the end of the video, so y'all gotta watch to see, you know, stuff. Anyways, we'll do a quick recap while you're waiting for your shit to load on and stuff. So there's basically last session. What happened is you guys were sneaking around the castle courtyard. During sneak around, you dumped one guy off the back of the castle there, so that you could go down into you've seen a cave with a gate that was locked, and you guys were successfully able to unlock the gate and cover your way in there. You went in there with a boat, which you found was a tunnel. You went down about 60 feet down that tunnel, and then you came to a door that you didn't notice before. Like, when you look down the underwater cave tunnel, you could see all the way down there, but all of a sudden the boat stopped, and you guys kind of looked up, and there was like a stone like wall blocking your passage, and it had weird runes on it, which you guys studied, and Kevril was able to depict that there had something to do with the elements, because everyone missed the rolls miserably except for Kevril, who got like a 20 or something like that, and so you guys decided to leave the door with the weird runes. If I remember, someone looked at the door, but then they got a really bad headache and couldn't look at the door anymore. And then you guys went upstairs, went to bed, and you got up in the morning. I think, they wanted to talk to you, and
every time.
They brought you into the main throne room area, and they're asking why you guys were out last night and what you're really here for and stuff like that. And you guys didn't have a really good answer, so what's his
I had a
name?
good answer. I just rolled badly.
Yeah, there's that too.
You had a good answer, you just didn't say it very well.
Right. Yeah. It wasn't convincing.
You weren't convincing enough for him. So Grimjaw got really fucking pissed, and then Malichor decided to turn his back on him and piss him off more. So he turned into a man pig, basically, and and the battle ensued, and you guys ended up you're about to combat him, but then you figured out that you'd probably be overwhelmed if you did. So you guys decided to hightail it out there, and Malichor and Kevril were able to jump over the wall. Criella and Vhajjharma went invisible, so they don't know where you guys are at. Criella went and got the weapons. She grabbed the bag of weapons and is now flying in the air, and Vhajjharma is in the courtyard. The way it's set up here, so let me get you, let me share that shit with everybody. So everybody has that shit. And so that's basically where we left off. Everyone's placement is where they're at. Vhajjharma, you can see you're over by the main keep. The J is Grimjaw, and the U is Urshnora, who turned into a watery being. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Okay. And
Grimjaw and the snake, well, at least Grimjaw should be further out, kind of chasing us, right? He's not there anymore.
Yeah. They ran off to chase them. Actually, yeah, you're right. So they're like off the map. So they ran away from the castle while Vhajjharma and Criella are there. Criella's above flying with the bag, and Criella just messaged you. There's giants coming, and I see a dragon way off in the distance also, but not coming this way.
Sweet.
I don't remember hearing about the dragon.
No, we just learned about it.
We just heard about it.
Because we were going through some questions when you were here, so. But the dragon's not coming this way. It's pretty far off in the distance.
We're pretty sure it's a nice dragon, so don't worry about it.
It's a very clear day. So on clear days, you can see all over the valley, especially when you're up in the hills. You can see like everything around you. You can even see like way in the distance the ocean. Especially, I don't know, you're probably like...
Yeah, my face is right in it. Why didn't somebody tell me I was like right in the thing?
What?
That I was all up. Hey!
Perfect.
Yeah.
We thought
Everybody
it was
wants
fine.
something.
I mean, we're so used to seeing Marc's ugly mug that we just kind of, you know, we're okay with it. So, anyways, it's up to you guys if you guys want to stay in the castle or not.
I think we should probably try to meet up with the other people.
They don't know you're there, so yeah, you guys can do whatever you want. Criella has an eye where they're at. We'll just say they just outrun Grimjaw and Ursnara. I think just Grimjaw is the only one that could keep up even.
Yeah, so unless we're going to kill all of the guards and then lock the place down and not let them back in between the two of us.
I don't think that's very likely.
Probably not.
You have an hour on your invisibility.
So
Yeah,
we can probably take our time and get you over the wall.
Yeah,
between the two of us.
Yeah, we don't even have to worry about any rolls or getting you out of there unless you do something that you get noticed or something like that. But that'd be very hard.
No.
All right.
So you see the men out there; they're kind of watching, trying to see what's going on. And then of course you see Grim.
They're watching. Oh.
The men on the castle walls. There's also one other thing we didn't when we went over review. I think you guys got information about the. Remember, you guys got information about those symbols from the book dealer in Red Larch. I don't know if we mentioned that when the guy actually went to Waterdeep during your guys' 10-day rest, and when he went there, he found a book that had one of those symbols in it. And then he went to go look through the book, and the whole section that he thought was probably contained that information was totally ripped out.
I remember that.
Yeah, and he also found a book from Brendan Thor, who is the dwarf of Brendan's friend. That he's the famous scholar, and that bookstore owner actually knows him, and he's actually surprised he found a book from him. And he got it from some dealer in anyways, I thought I'd go because I think we forgot to go over that last time. I thought I'd do it again. But anyways, so you guys are leaving the castle, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys are out. You can meet up wherever you want in the desert.
Yeah, Kevril and I are just busting ass to the wood line, and then we'll kind of tail back and make sure we're not being followed, and try to signal the other two somehow.
Well, Criella could fly.
Yeah. She has eyes on you, so she knows where you guys are at. It's not.
And and I'm constantly trying to message anyway. So whenever we're in range, I'll get somebody.
Right.
Yeah, Criella can just catch up with you. Once you guys find a place to stop, she catches up with you and then goes back and tells Vhajjharma and then blah blah blah. Anyways, you guys meet up. You're probably, I don't know how far away you want to be from the keep. It's up to you guys. There's lots of hills and nooks and crannies you guys can hide and all that kind of stuff. But on the desert and valley map there, Malichor is where you guys are at on the water.
How far away are the giants?
Actually,
What direction are they?
what's that?
What direction are the giants? How far?
The giants are to the west. You'd say at
How
the
far?
beginning of Slumber Hills.
They have to walk through the hills in order to get to us still.
Bless you.
Thanks.
They're
Shall
like
we
half mountains, half hills, and that kind of stuff. So.
camp out just outside of view of the keep for now, since we did not get a good night's sleep previously, and then make our way to the giants?
Yeah. Regroup.
So you guys are gonna sleep outside?
That'll give us a chance. You said that the bag of weapons that I picked up had more weapons than just ours. We can go through that and see if there's anything useful in there.
Good idea.
A magical big sticker.
Well, I was hoping to get a dash of silver weapons, +2 silver weapons in there.
There you go. Yeah.
How do you know? They're in there.
I have a good perception score. That's how I know.
Okay, can I get you to roll a 2 10-siders and make it open?
2 10-siders. All right.
Where's my equipment?
Shoo.
Huh. Oh, I guess I'll
What's
just-
that say?
Equipment.
Word.
Word to your mama.
You hear that?
Did you guys laugh?
Hmm?
What are you guys laughing about? Okay, so you get 5 daggers. You get 2 short swords. One of them being rusty. You want to write this down because I don't have a thing for it.
Mark's writing it down.
Alright, thank you. There is, and that's about it.
That's right.
You said one was rusty?
One short sword was rusty.
Yeah.
They don't look to be a special make, and they look to be used.
Okay.
There's nothing really special about them.
Don't think so.
Alright.
Kenny,
Um,
this going right
I am just going. I'm doing a little breakdancing. Alright, why don't we get an update from Criella on what the Giants are up to, and then we can start to implement Vhajjharma and Criella's plan.
The Giants are up to about the same as before. I mean,
Okay.
you just
I
look
don't think
at-
we want to go out to meet them. I think we want them because this is where the keep is, right?
Malichor.
Oh, that's something weird.
Malichor's
Oh, no
big
shit.
head is
Where's
where
the
the keep is. You guys
What?
are probably like.
Oh, right
actually
there?
Yeah.
And that's where they're headed, right? Do you
Yeah.
know that for sure? Okay.
Well,
Yeah, a
we're
guy
guessing.
told you.
So I don't know that we want to go out to meet them. We want to get them when they're closer. So
We probably want to get them when they're about maybe
Fresh.
a day away.
yeah.
Okay.
Hamster.
Here's a little square for the keep. Keep safe. Mr. Keep.
Right, so are we just gonna like pull up then and keep an eye on our back and our surroundings then for a day?
Yes,
good.
we'll spend the time to formulate a plan.
All right, and just kind of heal up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you guys are out here. It's probably, I think you guys woke up pretty early, around 9ish. Actually, after you ate. So yeah, it's probably around 9ish. So you guys are gonna rest during the day.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Find some shade. We're by water,
Are
so
you guys gonna rest 8 hours?
cover.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I get, can somebody roll a 20-sider? Make it in the open.
And what?
A 20-sider.
Just anybody?
There you go.
Yes, I got one. Thank you. Can you roll another one, please? It is now afternoon.
Who says you can do all the rolling?
Well,
Anyone can roll. It doesn't really fucking matter. It is now getting close to be up. I'm assuming you guys do watches. Thanks. I need 3 rolls.
Yeah.
Nothing happens. All is quiet. You do see seagulls pass overhead. It is a nice clear day. You guys were able to find a nice rocky outcropping. It is a bit dry and warm today. Much warmer than it has been in the past week. So,
alright.
Damn elemental magic.
It's probably
God, I'm gonna shoot some of those birds.
5, 8, 3. Yeah, it's around 5-ish. 6.
So
Okay.
we got all of our hit dice and spell points and everything back.
So you only, when you do a long rest, you only get half your hit dice back. But you do have all your hit points, and you have, of course, everything's equal to a long rest. I can just long rest you if you want. That's easy.
No.
Rest, long. It'll just automatically update everything, so you don't have to worry about it. I don't think anyone's really, no one's really used that much, so. Just
Couple hit points
like
goes down,
one
that's all.
spell at the most. I
I
think.
just want all my spell shit then.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, you guys.
Since it got all used up when I wasn't around.
Yep.
Okay. A day, or 8 hours has passed. What would you guys like to do?
What does this plan of yours entail? What part do Malichor and I have to play, or are we
Stay
bait?
out of the way.
Well, explain what you and Criella want to do.
Well, we talked about everybody seems to want to try to direct the giants towards the keep and aggravate them so that they're aggressive when they get there, but also jolly so that there's
Okay,
minimal.
Wait a sec. There's a. You guys hear an echo?
Yes.
Yeah.
Probably. Some. I don't know. It might be something to do with our call. I think we should all log out and log back on.
For the, you mean for Hangouts?
For Hangouts?
Well, it's either. Someone just mute your mic. See who it is.
Yeah, we'll see if it's who it is.
Start with Ben. Okay, Charles started.
Okay.
Still hear it.
You still hear it now?
No,
No echo?
Yeah. There's an echo.
there is.
I don't hear it.
Hello.
Yeah,
we
let
got
me-
a dog.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I don't hear anything.
All right. Ben, try. I hear an echo. Do I hear an echo? Okay, I think it's Marc's computer.
No, I just heard an echo on you.
Oh, you did? I didn't.
Yeah.
You hear it still? Hear it now?
No, not at all.
I don't hear an echo either, so I don't know. It's not me. Not I.
Hello?
We're on mute.
Here, I'll
Done.
mute.
I can do it.
Yeah, when Marc was muted, I could still hear an echo from Shawn.
Yeah, it could be. I gotta.
Yeah, what up, bitches? Not it.
I'm gonna log off and go back on.
Yeah, I don't hear it either, so I don't know where it's coming from.
Hello? Yeah, it can be. It can be Google. Google can do it. Like if the software is doing weird shit. So let me.
So do we need to do the call? Okay.
Hello?
Yes?
Nope.
Do you hear it now? I don't hear it.
No.
I don't hear it.
Alright, we're good.
It was you, Shawn.
Sometimes
Go
you
on.
just gotta reset the.
Effing shit up.
I just reset. I reset the Google and then it's like, boop, it worked. So
That's something
There you
that grandmas say. I reset the Google.
I recycle Googles. The interwebs.
I was on the interweb today and found myself.
What's this spider web stuff you guys all go on? Why do you guys like spiders so much? Anyways,
Really cool.
up to you guys what you guys want to do. It's been 8 hours. You guys probably just had the food that Malichor provided. Which is
I'd like to look around maybe for. It's pretty hilly, and are there trees? Is it just mostly like
there's not too many trees. Most
barren
of the
land?
area, yeah, it's fairly barren in here. It's mostly rocky. It's more like Mediterranean type area with a lot more rocks and drier type bushes and stuff like that. When you get towards the water, there's more greens. So you definitely, there's some more bushes, and there are a few trees around here. But as you get more into the middle of Slumber Hills, there's a lacking of trees. And it also gets higher in elevation.
Are we close enough to see the keep from here, or have we gone far enough away that it's far enough in the distance we can't see it yet?
I assume that you couldn't really see the keep where you're at unless you go up on top of the hill.
Okay.
We're close enough to see it though, right?
Yeah,
But are we so
whatever
we're
distance you guys want to be, basically.
is there like I'm just looking for like is there a path? Is there places we can hide along low ground? You know,
if you'd like to look for a path, you can roll a survival check and look for one. There are hills. I mean, the keep goes down on the hill towards the water, and there's hills around it. So, and what are you looking for exactly? Malichor?
I don't know what he's
find
looking for. He's just trying to do all the shit himself.
He would be the logical one to look for a path, though.
This is true. Malichor, what were you looking for?
But with Criella and Vhajjharma's plan, I want to scope out the region to figure out what their most likely course would be through the hills to the keep, and look and see if there's
Wow, this really sucks.
maybe they've taken the same trail before, so maybe there's like giant prints that have been up and down this region before. I mean, we have time, so I could do a couple-hour check up and down from where we are.
I just want to know what the most likely path the giants are going to be taking. So that's fine. Yes.
From what you can tell, you're not really sure. There's many avenues in here. There's definitely 3 main hills that could go in between them, or they could go on top of them. Apparently, the giants don't mind going on top of the hill because that's how Vhajjharma, or not Vhajjharma, Criella has seen them.
This sucks.
Right.
How much closer? So we've had an 8-hour rest. How much closer are they to us than they were 8 hours ago?
They are 8 hours closer.
Would you like to go and make another? You go up in the air. You can take a check and make a.
But there you got long legs, so they can cover some ground.
Please make a perception check to spot them, because they would be in a different location now, so now you have to see them. When you came over the bend, you're pretty lucky. Okay, you definitely see them, and make a survival check to get where they're at. Awesome, you did good.
Yay!
Yeah, you win the prize.
Excellent.
They're about there, where the square.
Okay.
Each one of those scores how much?
2.5
Hexes.
miles, I believe.
25 miles?
2.5.
Oh, 2.5. Okay.
2.5 miles.
They're not very far at all. Okay.
2.
8 hours. No, that's pretty far. I mean, they're making pretty good pace in here. You guys are like half pace in the mountains and everything. So.
I just meant they're not very far from the keep, is what I meant.
Oh yeah.
Yes. We should probably head out to intercept them so that we have enough time to implement our plan while they're walking.
Okay.
A game for that.
Now, should Kevril and I kind of flank you guys, invisible, and so we should stay probably a couple 100 yards away and just kind of track along without being seen.
Yeah, because you'll still be within range of my message, so we can still be.
Just in case anything goes wrong.
Yeah. I mean, there's not a whole lot the two of us can do against a horde of giants, but
We could run away again. We could do that.
we could, yell and scream and have them chase us, I suppose.
Yeah. The other thing you could do is if you wanted to stay here and keep watch on the keep to see what preparations they might be making, so we know that ahead of time.
That's an idea too.
Yep. Although we'll probably be out of range of her message.
Yeah.
But you can give us the down low once we get close again.
I guess if we could find a high enough spot here, though, maybe we could watch. You know, we could see your progress and we could see the keep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't Shawn, Ben, and I, well, Kevril and Malichor will take a brief period and look for the best lookout position together, so that we can keep an eye on the giants and have an idea of where Vhajjharma and Criella are going to be, as well as keep an eye on the keep and see if they're prepping for visitors, or if they're going to kind of have any kind of force leaving the keep.
Okay. Make a survival check to find that.
Can I make that with advantage?
Since I'm helping.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, no. It didn't work that time.
You have inspiration.
I do.
I don't know if you want to use it right now.
We'll wait.
You're such a bad dice roller. No, just joking.
We have time.
You're never gonna make it in life.
No.
I've never seen such a bad advantage roll. I mean, that was bad. I don't know if I've ever seen 2 1s before. I've seen 2 20s, but not 2 1s. That's crazy.
Just wait.
We'll try again in a little bit.
Pretty much once you do it, you've done it. You had to wait a little bit longer. You don't think there is any, you know. So you can't just keep trying it. The only thing you can keep trying is unlocking doors and shit like that. But
so are we at least at a high spot, even if it's not necessarily the best spot that we can see them both, or no?
Maybe Kevril can look.
Basically, because you didn't roll it in the tower, you're basically in what you think is the best spot.
Okay.
So,
all right.
But since you know what you rolled, we can guess what that outcome is.
Yeah, well, that's fine.
My bad. Sorry.
No,
that's no problem. You at least see the keep.
You would find out real soon, anyways. Okay, and so what are the other two doing while you guys wait there? And did you guys have any singles or anything like that to alert each other?
Who?
You guys.
The 2 camps?
Yeah.
Well.
Let's see.
Like signals to the other guys?
We can use.
If you guys are far apart, how are you gonna?
I guess I can shoot a fireball in the air.
Well, we can use flaming arrows if we see anything strange.
You can use what?
Flaming arrows.
Okay, so you're gonna use flaming arrows and you're gonna shoot a firebolt in the air. Okay.
Yeah. They're like medieval flares.
Like if we need them to come help us?
It's whatever you guys want. I want to know what your form of communication is, because you guys won't be able to communicate. I think
we've had time to plan this, so we could say that 2 firebolts from Vhajjharma means danger, 1 means status put, and then nothing or something.
I mean, I think that's a good plan. I just want to know what it is before you get there.
Yeah, so do we.
Works for me.
Alright.
Okay.
So two danger. One is well, you guys figure it out.
2 by sea, 1 is by land.
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
Okay, so are you guys gonna go up to the giants? Is that the plan?
I think so. I think we would get within like maybe half a mile of them and then get really stealthy on it.
Are you gonna wait till they come up, or like how far up are you gonna go from the?
Well, we're gonna probably, I think, observe them for a minute. I'd like to know, you know, if they have like a hierarchy of command. You know, like who's supposed to be leading them, or you know.
Okay, I want to know how far away from the base camp are you going to be?
So they can't smell you.
No, not the giants. Your guys' base camp where Malichor and Kevril are.
I figured we were just going to go towards the giants until we get within about a half a mile of them.
At 5 o'clock?
Well, however long it takes to get there. Because if they're coming towards us at a pretty quick pace and we're heading towards them, we should be able to catch up to them before too long.
Okay. Yeah, I mean you got to figure you'll be like a mile away from your friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that gives us time to really sort of work them up with our illusion spells.
Okay. So, I mean, you guys can meet them anywhere within the 5. It's like 5 miles distance or so. So you can meet them whatever distance you guys want to be. That's where you can meet them. Just let me know where you're at.
I think 4 miles out is a good plan.
Yeah. Give us some time.
Okay.
And once we get within half a mile is when I want to, between the two of us, start being really careful and stealthy, hiding behind hills and outcroppings and keeping...
Well, and I can cast invisibility too.
Yeah, I was just trying to keep that until, since it lasts for an hour.
Until we absolutely have to, right.
Exactly.
Okay, can I get you guys to roll stealth rolls?
Oh, my rolling blows. I'm trying.
Watch out for the glass bottles.
Do I have to do it in the tower?
Yeah, that'd be preferred.
I don't know if I can, because this computer doesn't let me grab shit.
Hey, what
Did it go?
Yep.
Oh, yes.
Something went.
Definitely went. As far as you guys can tell, you guys seem hidden.
No, as far as we can tell, great.
Yes.
I think that was the answer no matter what we roll.
Right.
Bingo. Now you're getting it. And I would say you guys are like right there, so somewhere on there. It's where the valley dips and the giants are going in there. How long do you want to observe them for?
I don't know.
Are they?
I don't know where
moving or
that
are they
from.
stopped?
What's that?
Are they still moving or have they stopped
Yeah,
at
they're
all?
still moving.
Okay, I would say like maybe 10 or 15 minutes, and then we get moving.
Did you say that they're walking on the lowland?
They're in between 2 hills, like 2 mountainous areas, and they're on the bottom there. That's when you meet up on them. You guys are on top of the hills. You can see down.
So maybe we wait until they come between us?
Now sunset.
Oh, it's sunset, so we're gonna be
Yes.
messing with them in the dark.
We're on 7:30. The conditions of lighting are now dim.
How much can the giants see in the dark?
Do you know?
I don't know.
Do I know? Do I have to roll to find out?
You can. I think you rolled before. You didn't know shit about giants.
Me?
Yes. Everyone rolled
Who
about
rolled
that
for
giant.
me?
We all rolled.
I know I rolled
You
that.
can roll again to try to recall if you want. I don't.
What did Criella know about giants? Can I ask her?
Not a whole lot. I can ask.
I mean, they're not.
Okay, we all rolled when the
You
hill
can
giant
roll,
was.
just roll history. Don't worry about it. Just roll history. You're really not sure.
Yeah, they're not my area of specialty.
You're really not sure.
All right. Well.
You guys are rolling hot. All
right.
say.
Save
I
it
guess
for
we'll find out. We'll find out if they can see shit or not.
I don't know if I even know actually. Well, there you go. Supposed to know this stuff.
So my plan is to, let's see, use minor illusion to be casting an image of Jolly as a boar out in front of them. It has to be fairly small, so I was going to be farther away from them, kind of trick them to think that it's a little bit farther away. And that way, since it has to be within 30 feet of me, I can be in front of them and it can be 30 feet from me, but still a good distance from them.
Okay. Minor illusion, is that the first level spell or
It's a cantrip.
So the cantrip can't. I don't think it can really move.
It doesn't really
have to move. Just has to appear.
All right.
Yeah.
We're not trying to do anything fancy.
I'm trusting they're not that smart.
So you have to be within 30 feet of it.
Yeah. Which I'll stay hidden, and then hopefully they'll see the illusion and not me.
You hide behind like a tree and some bushes, or you can be up in the tree. Up to you.
No, because I probably want to be on the move. So I'll stay on the ground.
Okay. Create song. Create your voice. Image objects in the chair.
And I'll alternate between, since it only lasts a minute, I'll alternate between the image of the boar and making boar sounds with it.
Okay, you can only do one or the other with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and forth.
So when you do the other one, the boar disappears and then the sound happens.
Yep.
Right.
So, okay. Let me see if they even spot this boar. There's a good chance they don't. But we'll see.
But we can be working simultaneous, right? I don't have to wait for Criella's thing to happen to do my thing.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
No, of course not.
So I have to be within 10 feet for my prestidigitation stuff to work. So I'm going to twin spell us invisible.
Alright.
And then I'm going to do like a spattering of like sparks where Criella does the image of Jolly to try to get their attention in that direction.
You can't do
It's
image
like-
of Jolly with.
Oh, you're right, because she's 30 feet away. So, I mean, I'm going to have to be closer, but I'm invisible.
Well, you can't do an image of Jolly with prestidigitation.
No, I'm doing the image.
No, I'm not.
Oh.
He's doing the image.
I thought you were doing.
Criella's doing the
boar.
image. I'm doing sparks
You're doing a
Well,
boar,
by
right?
the image.
Yeah, I'm doing the image of Jolly as a boar.
Okay. I don't. Let me see if you can do sparks with prestidigitation.
I can do sparks. Jesus.
Alright.
Nobody thinks I know how to read a book.
It's my job to make sure.
I have been planning this for a fucking week. I read the book.
It's still my prerogative to look it up, so I'm gonna
Look it up and read
just
the
did.
word sparks.
I
It's
just
like a
did.
specific
You know
example.
what? I just did. No reason to fight about it. Just looking it up.
Nobody's
It's my job.
fighting.
Alright. So you're gonna go do sparks by the boar?
Yeah, like around the area where Criella's doing the image to try to draw their attention to the image.
Okay, they definitely notice.
Oh,
You see them
do we
kind
have
of
to
point
do?
in that direction.
Yeah.
Is there a wild magic roll then? With the,
No. Marc, you're not there. Don't worry about it. Malichor, you guys are in your little hut. You think you have the best vantage point. You're going to definitely see anything coming by. Don't worry about it.
All right.
So anyways. Yeah. Okay, so they're pointing in that direction.
Okay. And I think what Criella we're trying to like blink it in and out. I'd like to focus it kind of around do we know who the leader of the group is? Can we tell like who's kind of in charge of shit?
Can you roll an insight roll, please?
Oh.
Everything is a roll.
We know the guy's name, right? Didn't the other hill giant give it to him?
Because
Yeah.
is the
It's
king
Claude.
coming there? Is that
His name is Claude.
That's right. King
Right.
Claude.
Some variation of the word log.
Yep. Alright, you think you know who it is. We'll just call it Hill Giant 1, which is on the combat tracker. Or we'll call him Claude for now.
Alright. Just trying to figure out who's in charge so we can focus our attentions so he's directing everybody.
He's definitely the largest of the group. He's a good 2 feet taller than the rest of them. He has a little bit of a swagger to his walk, and to you he seems a little bit more intelligent, so you're guessing it's him.
Can I please use my illusion to project the sound of my best estimation of Jolly's voice?
Sure. So your illusion disappears.
Mhm.
Sparks go flying out, and then the voice. You can pretty much do it.
Okay.
Sure.
I want to be mocking them, saying things like, Krog is an idiot.
Yeah. I'm gonna message to
How far away are you gonna do this to
and
them?
do the
You guys
same.
are visible, it doesn't matter.
I don't want to be more than 60 feet. I don't want to be closer than 60 feet from them.
Alright.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping, since I can make it loud, that it will echo off the hills.
Okay, one of them, let's see, let me figure out what they do. Oh, I can't really say. Alright. You can see the smarter one. We'll call him Hill Giant 1. We'll call him Clog. And he kind of looks in that direction. And he goes to his friend, "Shut up!" And they're all kind of gabbing in Giant. Does anyone speak Giant? At least that's here.
Nope.
I don't
No.
believe so.
So while Criella is doing that, I'm gonna be messaging to the lead giant guy and then like the couple of guys around him. Like similar things, like just like whispering like stupid giant, weak,
we're inside.
idiot.
You can't get us inside.
Yeah. Stuff like that. Like
Alright.
you'll never get my treasure under the keep or whatever, just to the main guy and the guys around him so that they're all just hearing like bits and pieces of insults.
Okay. So, can you guys roll a deception check? So
Oh,
I know
yes.
what the difficulty is.
Where am I?
We just need one advantage roll, so whoever best at it can just do it.
I gotta.
You can do that's fine. The other one roll, and then we'll figure it out from there.
Oh, where am I?
Jules.
I was on it. So slow.
Deception be one of my specialties.
Yeah, me too.
Oh yeah, that's right. You guys are both good at it.
I have a +5 on it.
Oh, nice.
Advantage, hit your advantage.
Oh, I didn't have my advantage. Was I supposed to?
No, you don't
Oh, I
have to.
couldn't.
Yeah, Criella already rolled, so we're gonna use that that roll because you rolled a 1, so we're gonna use the 1. I actually this one you actually probably didn't have to do in the tower because you'd see the results, but I forgot to tell you real quick, but doesn't matter. So she rolled an 11. I mean, she kind of knows how well she did, and I know what rolls I got, and basically. You hear one of them talking in giant, and the other one looks at the other, and then the leader guy starts yelling at all three of them, and all three of them start yelling at each other, and then before you know it, one giant picks up a rock and shatters it over one of his friend's head, and there's a big fight that ensues.
Okay, I'm getting away from there.
So as you guys run away, you see a rock go whizzing by your head and just shatter in front of you.
Alright.
You look back and you can see someone has pulled out the tree that Criella has has in there. So let me see if they can get settled down or not.
We need to get them to follow us. We need to get them to keep that anger up, but be coming in our direction.
Yeah. Without throwing rocks at them.
Yeah. I mean, I'm willing to go out since I can fly and be seen and hopefully get away from them. At least get them coming in this direction.
Do you want to be seen as you? Or do you just want to be seen?
I mean, I wouldn't mind being seen as somebody else if we have that option.
So I'm going to change my twin spell from invisibility to disguise self.
Okay.
I have disguise self as well.
So wait a minute. Marc, make sure you mark off your.
Do that on your own. You can need me then.
Make sure you mark off obviously your sorcery points or whatever. And also, disguise self is a concentration as well as invisibility. So invisibility would go away. I don't know if it matters.
Yes.
In that case.
Yes. No, it wouldn't. It doesn't.
Well, I'll do the disguise self on me.
Okay. So this is next round. Next round, the leader giant. You can tell he's trying to calm people down by bonking them on the head with the tree, but no one seems to be listening. That just infuriates them even more, and they keep going. So you guys can do what you're gonna do. They're doing what they're doing.
I'm gonna cast disguise self and make myself look like Jolly.
Okay. And then are you gonna dispel your invisibility?
I did not cast invisibility.
That's Criella.
Yeah.
Not Criella, Vhajjharma.
I don't think we ever cast invisibility on ourselves, did we?
I did. I did.
It.
They got to us because I had to get close enough to cast my stuff.
Gotcha. Yeah, I will. I don't need to be invisible. At least not now.
Yeah. I'll rescind it off of Criella.
It goes off of you both.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And are you hiding, Vhajjharma? No.
Yes.
You ran away, so you have to re-roll another high check. You can't use the same one.
Another what?
Stealth.
Stealth. Because you ran away to go to the next position, and you have to roll again.
So, why can't I recast?
You can't use the same roll.
Invisibility on
Please roll again. It's just a stealth roll.
Come on. I'm trying. It doesn't want to let me do it.
I got it. Computer issues. Funny, you rolled the same as you did.
It's the story of my life.
Yeah, you rolled the same as you did before. It's good, so don't worry. It's fine. Yeah, you're pretty hidden. Oh, your Creilla's taking a long rest, I see.
I don't know.
Stop clicking.
It keeps like popping up for some reason. Broken. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
And so you're now you look like what's his face? Grimjaw.
Jolly.
Jolly. They're fighting there, so I don't even think they would notice you because they're in the middle of fighting. So another round goes by. How far away are you?
I'm gonna get to within, let's say, 150 feet, and I'm going to fly so that I'm not on the ground. So hopefully I'll be within their line of sight. I'll get up to level with their eye line, and I'll start shouting at them, imitating Jolly's voice.
Okay. We'll use. You can just roll no deception because I don't want to look for it, but
Fair.
I don't remember what it was even. But rocks can hit you from here, by the way.
Okay.
But it's gonna be a low chance. Because you know they're not aiming at you. Are you not flying?
Yeah.
You're on the ground. Okay.
I am flying.
Oh, he is flying.
Okay. Oh, you're flying in the air.
Yeah.
And you have disguise self on. Okay.
Yeah.
You're floating.
Yep.
Doesn't look like you have wings.
No.
To Vhajjharma, you definitely sound like Grimjaw. Pretty damn close, at least. You yell to get their attention. These guys are pretty busy fighting. You got a 20, so you want them to notice you, so they have to roll higher to not notice you. I don't know, they would have to perceive you. They could do one. I don't know how that works. Whatever. That's the wrong number. They don't notice you.
Could I do like a performance check to try and draw attention to myself?
This round, you can do it again next round. This round, They don't notice you. Roll 20-sider. We'll see 18 to 20, a rock comes after you. No rock.
No rock.
So next round, they're fighting amongst themselves. I will take down their hit points gradually as the rounds go by. So
One time you don't want enemies to attack each other, and of course they do.
Yeah.
No, they're not too smart, so. But we've already.
So
I'm gonna keep trying to get their attention.
I'm gonna go potty. I'll be right back.
Just make your roll again.
Can I do a performance check? Would that be more useful than a deception?
You just roll again. It's fine. Whatever you want.
Okay.
Performance or whatever. It's a matter. They're like in a rage, so you have to get them out of their rage, and they have to have a good reason. And the leader guy is trying to tell them, so he's trying to get them to settle down, and you're trying to get them to focus, but they didn't.
So can I?
They're like rubble.
Suggest something.
Yeah.
That might be helpful.
So I'll just make the leader.
So could you maybe come back and get me, and I could do disguise self where I'm Jolly, but you are like one of the dragons, like something much larger. Because I can't get that close without you maybe carrying me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can like shoot sparks out of my hands or something to light it up and draw their attention towards us. What do you think about that?
Criella is not very strong.
Yeah. Let me try.
I thought you said before that she could carry me.
Well, she can help you
just
over
not for
the
long
wall.
periods of time.
And
Yeah.
you have as much
I mean,
time
we
as you
just
want,
need
but-
it for enough time for them to. And then just for like long enough to yell shitty things at them.
How much do you weigh, Vhajjharma?
I don't know. I can't remember. How much do I weigh?
It's up to you. How much you weigh?
I mean, I'm small for a dragonborn, so it's not like I'm weighing 500 pounds or anything.
I know. I just need to know how much your body weighs. And then...
I don't know.
Okay, your inventory.
200?
Yeah, currently at 51. You weigh 200.
Still a
so
dragon.
you weigh 250 pounds.
Is that what I said?
With your equipment.
I can only carry 150.
Oh, well, there you go.
Let me try one thing. Can I light an arrow on fire and shoot it at them?
I guess I can, yeah.
Sure.
If I both in the
I would like to do that.
Okay. We can give you self-advantage this round to that roll to get their attention.
Okay.
So make your roll. I've already made theirs, so.
Oh, shoot. Okay,
Let me try it again.
You don't really have to because you rolled a 20 right out of the gate, so you don't have to.
Okay.
You're fine. I was just gonna say, your arrow goes in the middle, so you see one guy's about to bash a guy with rocks on his head, and all of a sudden the arrow goes in his feet, and they stop and they look down, and they go and look at you, and you hear the leader guy say something in giant. Get up again! And they point at you, and they come running at you.
Okay. I start flying away while chanting, "How stupid giants are!"
Okay, you're 150 feet away.
Come get me at the keep.
So how far? I'm still hiding away. So I'm gonna try to be messaging like just echoes of what the things Criella is saying in like the minds of the giants as they're going past me, because I'm sure they're going to be moving much faster than I am.
Okay.
So
are you gonna
the
move
things
up?
that Criella says, I'm just gonna message the echoes of that into them as they go.
I assumed you were pretty far away, or at least out of the range of the rocks, but.
Oh well, I mean, I'm hidden, and they're in the middle between
a rock
hills,
can still
right?
hit you because these are random rocks being flung around, so and they're large, so.
Well, I get
Well,
120.
you can be within range. You can be
So
within range. It's fine. I'll just see if a rock comes at you. That's all. And you know what?
Well, I mean, I'm just gonna cast invisibility again.
Okay.
Why can't I do that?
I think it's not a matter of that they can see you. It's like they're not even aiming at you. They're just throwing rocks.
Yeah. I mean, they're looking at Criella right now, and I just
rolled a 19, so there is a rock coming at your head. They still have to roll to see if they hit you, so I'll just roll a regular attack. They're not attacking you purposely. It's just that, oh, a rock is coming your way. Well, now we're going to see if it hits you. And I'll just use their attack roll. And I'll do it with disadvantage because they don't even know you're there. So they're not like trying to hit you. It's like random rocks are flinging. So, and you're kind of like close to them. Disadvantage is on. Rock. Okay, let me see what your armor class is. Your AC is 13. A rock is coming right towards your head. Would you like to use shield? Shield won't break your concentration or anything like that. You can be invisible if you want, but you've used 2 invisibility spells now. If you're invisible.
Yeah.
You use shield, and it blocks the rock. The rock kind of like bounces back, and there's nothing there. I'm assuming you're invisible?
Yeah.
And they start throwing rocks at Grimjaw.
Jolly.
Yeah, his name's Grimjaw.
What was it?
Yeah.
His name was Jolliver.
Jolliver Grimjaw.
Wow.
Yeah. You guys did get his full name, so you do know it. So this has a range. So they're gonna have disadvantage because you're pretty far away. How you're 150 feet, and how far away did you go last round?
I'm going to continually be, let's say 200 feet away.
Well, you're 150 last round, so you can only get 30, or you can do double move. Up to you.
I would
actually,
be doing
you could do
double.
triple. You could do triple because you're a thief. So
It's true. I would do
Yeah.
double
okay.
because I don't want to get too far away from them.
So you are 6. So you're 100
In
and
the direction.
210 feet away. They can still hit you, but they get disadvantage. So one rock went after her head. Oh, that was last round, but so here's a rock. It's coming towards you. I believe that is a miss. I should just roll on top of you, but I didn't because I'm dumb. Because he'll tell me if it's a miss or not. That is a double. Okay, remember when I said I've never seen like 2 1s rolled?
Yeah.
That time when I see it. So maybe I did see it. I just never noticed. All right, and the last one is another miss. Actually, no. There's 4 of them. So one more. This one is coming right towards you. Would you like to use shield? Do you have shield?
I don't have shield.
Okay, a rock comes at you and hits you.
I do not yet have uncanny dodge.
Yeah, that's very useful.
Yeah.
You take 21 points of damage from this rock.
Dude.
I mean, these are boulders. That's why it's easy to get hit by this random stuff.
Yeah.
So it hits you in the back. I believe you might be. I don't know how many hit points you have, but
I have 24.
woo! Okay, so you go flying. You almost we'll just say you almost fall on the ground, but you quickly get back up to where you're at.
I think it's time to get that shit out of there.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah.
Let's get the hell out. They're headed in the direction of the keep now, right? They're pissed.
They're headed towards Grimjaw.
I'm going to book it.
Who is flying in the direction of the keep, right?
Okay. Can I have you guys? She can be flying whatever way she wants. So I'll have you guys roll
That's what I'm
initiative.
asking her.
Initiative, eh?
Yeah, they've already rolled theirs because as soon as I put them in. Oh, actually, this one didn't. I'll roll it right now.
Where's my initiative?
11.
And let us know if we see anything from our phenomenal vantage point too.
Funny thing is,
Right.
the chances are you probably won't because you just won't.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
I might start shooting firebolts in the air.
We'd probably see that.
Maybe.
I mean, maybe.
You rolled a 5. That means you failed pretty bad.
Who did? Me?
Me.
No. You did roll a 5 though. That's funny. I was
I
talking
realized
about their survival roll to find their vantage point. So, anyways, that's too bad because the giants go first before you move, so they can hit you, but they still have disadvantage. So, I think the other one got pretty lucky to hit you.
They hit you again, you're going to be flat, not even dead.
It's true.
It's very true. Oops. Whoosh. That is a hit. You are down.
Oh, Jesus!
The first one hits you. These guys are huge. Hill giants are not to be trifled with. And you were just within the range, so yeah, he hit you. You're down. I mean, I can roll it. It doesn't matter. You're down either way. So,
Yeah, I am.
we don't have to worry about you dying. He can't get that high, but you're down.
I did what I could.
It's up to Vhajjharma what you want to do because now you've
Oh my
reverted
god,
to
what the hell
form.
can I possibly do? I want to draw them off the path. Shit. I'm invisible, right?
Yeah.
Where did Criella fall? How far away am I?
You are. So you're by the giants. You are.
And she's in front of them, right?
10. You're about probably about 190 feet away or so. On there.
So it's not like I can get to her like right this second. I don't know. I'm gonna try to work my way up to try to get to Criella and maybe help her get out of the way so we can get out of there. I don't.
Okay, you can double move. You're invisible. Double move.
Yeah.
Will move you 60. The giants aren't running because they just seen them go down. Let me see what their movement. Their movement speed is 40. That puts you faster than them. So you will reach. You'll reach Criella before they get there. But you only have like a round, I believe.
Alright, well I'm gonna try to get to Criella and try to help her drag her out of the way behind to wherever we can hide.
Okay, well they can see her and clear. Actually, it's. Yes, you might pull a hide. Awesome. Because it is dim lighting and you can have advantage on your hide check. So first you got to make a athletics roll to drag her somewhere.
So, how far away are they from us?
They're one round away, so about 40 feet away.
Okay, so they're too far for me to
Actually,
be.
wait. 60. No, they're 2 rounds away. Sorry, so they're 80 feet.
So, can I do something and still help pull her away?
You have 2 rounds. You can do whatever you want. It's an action to pull her away, and I'll let you hide with that action.
Okay.
So that would be one action.
So I have to do an athletics check?
Your movement will only be half speed. Yeah, you have to do an athletics check to.
Alright, I'm trying to. Oh, I have not a great score for that one.
Let me see what you can lift and all that. Yeah, because it's not your. That's one reason why you'd have to do it. You try to budge her, and she's like, apparently it looks like one of her straps is hooked to a rock. So this round, you used your action to try to move her, and you couldn't move. You can still move yourself, or you can do a bonus action if you have one.
What do you mean if I have one? How do I know if I have one?
Anything you have will tell you a bonus action or not. I don't think you do, but I don't know.
I do. What did I do?
And it's dim light, right?
It is dim light, so you have advantage on hiding and stuff like that. But you're not hidden right now, so they can definitely see you.
I mean, they can't see me. I'm invisible. They can see Criella.
Right? But you have to hide Criella, so you have advantage in hiding her because it's in dim light. But you weren't able to move her, so you can't really hide.
If I'm invisible and I lay on Criella, will she be invisible under me?
No. You are like glass. It's like glass laying on Criella.
Alright. Alright.
Literally. So you have another round. You can try again next round, or you could do something else. You still have movement in this round, so you could walk up towards the giants if you wanted to.
I don't think I want to engage them. I need to try to move her out of there. So, can I try again?
You can try again this round. But
I'm gonna
that
try.
If you try again and you fail, then the giants will be upon you.
Well,
and
wait,
you
I'm
hear,
not
you
just
hear
going
one of
to
them
die.
shouting in giant. So,
That's what, I'm not trying to engage them to make the only spells are attack spells.
don't worry. Just I mean, you might have some things you can do.
So, okay, well, I'm gonna try to move her again. I'm gonna shake her, whatever, try to move the strap
Try
of
to move
whatever
her
the
again.
hell ever.
Alright.
Yeah. Do I need to roll athletics again?
You need to roll athletics to try to move her, yes.
Maybe. It wants to let me.
Oh, you did it in the tower. Unfortunately, you
Are you kidding me?
I'm
So
not.
I got 0 because that's
Last-
-1 already.
Last one, oh, you did both in the tower. I didn't even notice. I mean, because this you'll know if you move it or not, so you didn't have to roll the tower, but no worries. The last one you rolled a 3, this one you rolled a 1. So you rolled worse than your last one, which I cannot believe that.
Alright, well,
Who wants to give her inspiration?
I do.
Yep.
I do.
This is now the time to fucking use that shit. you hear Criella mumble something, you're like, oh shit!
so do I roll athletics again?
She doesn't sound good, yeah, she's letting you roll again. Basically giving you advantage to the roll, so that -1 that you rolled, because you have a...
Did I put advantage on it?
No, just roll again.
Oh.
Because those
Just
two
roll
numbers
again.
count as advantage is what it does. Fuck! My god. You got a 9.
What?
You don't have to roll that one in the tower, by the way, but you did roll a
Oh,
straight 9.
well,
So
it doesn't like let me.
the reason
anything.
why you can't pull her, because you just don't have the strength to do it, and that you have a -1 to your strength. So you need a 10 to move her, which is the pretty much the bare minimum for anything.
Okay, so I have.
The giants come upon you. They're coming upon you. You can still move if you want, but your action was taken by trying to move her, and you couldn't get her to move. Not far enough to hide, anyways.
So I can just move.
The giants are gonna be basically they're coming upon you right now. So you can either move, you can talk, and that's about it.
I'm gonna message the king giant and just scream at him to stop moving.
Okay.
I'm just gonna do that as loud as I can in this head. Stop, and then
Well, message.
sparks it, and then
So
if
message-
they're on us, then I can do sparks at his feet.
Well, wait. Message takes a
it?
action to cast. Yeah.
Oh,
in
shit.
combat. I mean, out of combat, we don't worry about that.
So I can't do that.
But I mean, you're invisible. You can shout just as well. It'd work as just as effective
All right,
as message.
maybe
if
I'll
you want.
shout. So, cantrips taking it?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, most of them.
You can have movement.
All right,
and
so
you
I
can
guess I'm
speak.
just gonna yell because I can't very well
What do
just
you-
leave her laying there in the middle of
What are you
stomping
yelling?
feet.
What are you yelling?
I'm yelling for them to stop.
Okay. You hear the thuds of their walking getting closer. It almost feels like the ground is starting to shake. And then you just say stop. That's it.
I guess that they're stupid.
Okay.
I don't want to make it
Can
too
you-
complicated.
Can you roll a persuasion with disadvantage?
This is getting out of hand.
Getting crazy in here.
Okay, I can't. Come on. All right.
Alright. I'll roll it versus the. I'll roll it for all of them because if I just do it for the leader, okay, the leader keeps coming. You have better chance if I roll for all of them. Another guy keeps coming. One guy stops, 2 guys stop, and 2 guys keep going. The leader and the other, one of his hedgelings are coming at you still. And as they come at, they look down. They obviously can't see you. You can move if you want.
Hey, I'm wondering something though. If Criella is like unconscious, wouldn't her disguise spell be off?
Yes, it is.
So she doesn't look like Jolly anymore.
No. So you can. Your choice right now is to basically run 30 feet away from the area, or you can stay right in the area. Up to you. Or you could do 10 feet or whatever. You know, within 30 feet, you can move in any direction because I can't see you.
I'm gonna stay by Criella.
Alright. the two kind of walk up while the others stay back, and the leader, he doesn't even notice that they stayed back. He doesn't even care. He kind of goes down and he looks at Criella, and they talk to each other, and they kind of shrug their shoulders. And one guy goes and grabs Criella's leg, and then picks her up.
Well, goodbye.
and dangles her. Okay, can you roll a death save?
I maybe.
Because you had bad luck, I let you get away with not doing one roll, but you gotta roll it now.
Oh, where there they are.
It's under your hit points. It's a little dice looking. Yeah, there you go. You have a failure. He shakes you, and you can see just blood just kind of come out of her head where she got cracked on the head a bit there. It kind of drips down. It drips down on your cheek, Vhajjharma. It kind of freaks you out. You feel this warm blood, and they kind of shake you, and they look at him. What are you gonna do, Vhajjharma?
I think I'm gonna shoot a couple fireballs into the air.
Okay, yeah. Firebolts go in the air, and you guys are both watching. You guys can both roll perception checks. You need to do. You got disadvantage on it because you guys are in a really shitty spot. You're also 4 miles away.
I noticed.
You definitely noticed. So one of you notices the fire, but you barely notice.
I did not.
Wow. You are like chewing on some bones or something, picking up meat out of your teeth from last meal, ready to go fight. And can you guys roll initiative? Not everyone, just the two that are.
Yep.
So at 4 miles away, you guys have kind of a long time to get there because you gotta figure even at double speed that's 60 feet per round. So
80. 80.
I'll let
you
80
guys. 80 for me too, but still,
yeah, 80.
That's still a long ways.
That's right.
It's still like 20 minutes away.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you guys are still gonna be. We'll just have you. You guys are both probably in shape, so we're gonna say you guys can run. Like, if you guys are probably hauling ass, judging from where it is, you know it's about a good 4 miles. So you guys can haul ass. We're gonna say you guys run like a 6-minute mile or something. We'll say 6, just because you guys are super running a lot of adrenaline. To run at that speed, you will have to make a constitution check, otherwise you have to slow down. But we won't worry about that now because it's still many minutes away.
Criella is going to be digested by the time we get there, so.
Exactly. It's true. I just want to know get an idea of when you guys will be there. So, we're going to go. So the Giants use their action to shake you, and Vhajjharma, it's your turn. I'm going to go in order because.
Do the fireballs.
Well, I already shot my fireball.
Yeah, you're right. Criella, we'll just say that was your death row. We'll go back to top initiative. Malichor are probably closer, or definitely closer.
Firebolt didn't surprise the Giants any to be curious what happened with the fire in the air.
You know you can only to do 2. You'd have to do. Do you have Quicken spell?
Yeah, well, I have.
You'd have to do
Quicken
spell.
I have my staff. I can shoot my magic missiles up in the air.
You have a staff of magic missiles? You mean wand?
My wand.
Okay. Yeah, you can do magic missiles in the air. That's fine. They've seen that.
Oh yeah, whatever will explode in the air.
If they see some glowy shit in the air, that's fine. So.
Yeah, so wouldn't the Giants kind of be distracted by that for a little bit?
No, you shot it in the air. I mean, they see it come out of nowhere. I mean, they look at it, but they're not really.
They don't think.
I mean, they got food in their hand.
They're about to chow down.
Okay, so it's their turn, and they take her and they swap her on her back, and blood just kind of goes flying everywhere, and they go, ugh. And they point at the other guys and they say something, and they point over there on top of a hill, and then they go towards that direction, away from you, Vhajjharma. And you
Are they
can feel
taking
the
her
stumps.
with them?
You can feel this. Yes, they took her over their shoulder. They kind of lopped her back on her shoulder, and you can see her head just bounce again, and blood goes, you know, spraying out in an arc. And blood is you can see just there's a trail of blood coming down the the giant's back. And they
road
follow,
snacks
they
now.
seem to be going towards the hill as far as you can tell. Vhajjharma, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
They're going away from me.
Yes.
I'd like to shoot some magic missiles at their feet. I want to shoot one at the 3 guys in the whoever's carrying Criella, and then the 2 guys next to
Are you
him.
gonna shoot it at their feet from behind, or are you gonna shoot it at them?
Yeah.
Are you gonna
Yeah,
try to
from
hit them?
behind. What?
Oh, okay. This will be a test.
I'm just
so,
trying to keep them from getting away and before the other guys get here and can help me.
So, when you shoot at them, it'll be an attack, and you do come out of invisibility. I don't know if it matters. So.
Oh.
You can wait till they get 40 feet away from you. Actually, no, they did. They already made their movement, so they're like 40 feet away from you. So.
Yeah. What are you trying to say about that?
I'm saying they're 40 feet away from you. If you make an attack, you become invisible, and then I'm just saying you can do whatever you want.
If I make an attack and I become uninvisible, is that what you're trying to say?
I'm thinking
They'll be...
you should use your skills, because that's the only thing that's going to get you out of this.
That has worked so well for us.
Yeah.
Using my skills. I'm like
What are you good at?
pretending shit, but I don't want to
Alright.
engage them.
I would say
I don't want to get stepped on.
not dragging people are really what she's not good at.
Well, there's not much I can do unless I'm right on top of it.
So you didn't use first level, you used your 2 second level spells. You have all your first level, by the way. Oh wait, I see how you're doing it.
I don't know, I just marked off my spell slots.
Okay, I see. You don't check them to mark them off, you just have them checked. Okay. And you use the shield. I got it. I got it what you're doing.
Yeah.
Alright, they've walked another 40 feet away from you. It's pretty inconsequential because you're invisible and you can kind of do whatever you want right now. So, but they are starting to climb up the hill that they pointed at.
My wand has like 6 charges in it. So I can shoot kind of like in front of them. They're going up the hill.
You want to roll an intelligence
I want to
check?
shoot. What?
You want to roll an intelligence check? Can't think
Do
of
I want to roll an intelligence
Yeah.
check? Okay. To find out if they're going up the hill?
Alright, don't roll it. I don't care.
I'm just getting clarification on what you told me they were doing.
To see if I give you a hint or not.
Where am I? This one?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, from this situation, you can assess that, you know, violence is probably going to work on these guys. These guys are pretty dumb, and you can actually probably play to that a lot more effectively than, you know, if you shoot at their feet, they might start throwing rocks at you or something like that, you know? Because they're kind of dumb. They're like, oh, came that way. We're gonna throw rocks. So, yeah.
But I don't know anything about giants, so I don't know that I would.
They climb up the hill and they all plop a squats, and they put Criella down. Criella, can you make another death save? As they sit down, like.
Oh, they're getting ready to have a snack.
Oops.
God.
Criella
Did we give inspiration for death save?
is
Can I give
about
inspiration
to
for
die.
death save?
What's that?
Can I give her my inspiration for death save?
Sure, why not?
Roll it again.
All right.
And Malichor, I think you had to mark off your.
Woo!
Hey!
Yay!
I am equally dead and alive.
Yeah.
At least you're not one roll from lunch.
True.
Well, they plop you down where you have like a gash in your head, but wherever they plop you down, it kind of stopped the bleeding. Nice.
Plug the hole.
Yeah, it was in a patch of like I don't know, dry moss. Okay, the Giants' turn. The Giants are start getting some rocks together and shit like that. They seem to be moving it. What are you gonna do, Vhajjharma? It's your turn.
All right, so I'm so they're at the top of the hill. I'm gonna follow close enough behind, and I'm gonna message to them and say, creature is cursed. You can't eat it.
All right.
I do
all
it
right.
first.
Can you roll a deception roll for that? And what kind of voice are you trying to go for? So
like a giant voice. I'm gonna just make it sound like some, like it's their own thought. This creature is cursed. You can't eat it.
Okay, you gotta pick one person, I believe. If you're doing message.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the guy who was holding her.
That's
Is that the
guy.
king
Yeah,
guy, the main guy?
King Clog.
Yeah.
Okay,
Creatures cursed. You can't eat it.
can
So
you
what am I rolling?
Can you roll your deception?
All right.
I
I'm gonna
do
try.
demonic. That might help you.
Yeah.
Right?
All
Oh,
right.
come on.
You can roll with the.
I'm working on it.
You don't
I'm working
You don't
on it.
have to do it in the tower, by the way.
Well, it seems to be the only way this thing lets me roll dice.
Oh, okay.
So.
All right. You're okay. He stops, and he kind of looks around, and he looks up, and he starts saying something to the other giants, and they're like, ah, ah! And they start shouting at each other, and they almost get in another fight, and they're like, ah! And they point at another hill, and then they start walking towards that direction.
Did they take Criella with them?
Of course. They pick up Criella, and they start dragging her now. Criella, please make another death save.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah!
Oh, you're lucky.
He's up!
Oh.
He's away!
Yay, he has a hit point.
You wake as you're being dragged. There is a small pool of water they go through, and your face gets washed on it. You're kind of face down, getting dragged, and you wake up. You're in the hands of a giant, being trailed from behind. Basically, he has you grappled, but he doesn't know you're awake, so you're very lightly grappled. You get advantage on your grapple check to get away.
Okay.
If you could try to do it sneakily so he doesn't notice, that's a possibility too. So
How quickly could I move in this condition?
you can, as soon as you're at 1 hit point, so you can mark yourself to 23. You actually
Okay.
wake up at 1 hit point, and you actually get to take your turn. It's like all of a sudden you wake up, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
you don't have any reduced penalties, right? Everything's normal, right?
Yeah, everything's normal pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean,
I will.
you don't have very many hit points.
Other than don't have somebody breathe on you wrong, but yeah.
I would like to be very stealthy and attempt to wiggle out.
Okay.
And stealthy is it.
I'll have that be rolled against their grappling check.
Okay.
To see if you can just get out of there. So you can roll your stealth roll to get out. And I will roll their grappling. I mean, they are pretty strong. They're big hands and all. So you can give yourself advantage because they don't know you. So roll again.
All right.
This you would know. You can roll it outside if you want, because you would know if you get out or not.
All right.
I think you're probably gonna get out, but depends what they roll. Yes, you got out. You wiggle out, and he's none the wiser.
Okay.
You're like left holding her shoe or something. Like, how does he know? not know that she's
up to you. I mean, they're not too smart, and you're like, so it's like if you held something really, really light in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you might drop it and not even notice. It's like dim light out, and they're all bickering amongst each other.
So I'd like to just get myself to the nearest bit of cover possible.
Okay. I think that 20 is gonna save your ass, actually. You were pretty close on that one. All right.
Yeah.
You get to the nearest cover. You don't know Vhajjharma's there, so Vhajjharma sees you, so you're not like, you know, obviously trying to hide it from her. Anyways, Vhajjharma, you see this. The giants go and get some rocks together. Actually, no, they're just walking towards the hill. They don't even notice you're gone. What do you guys want to do? It's the next one.
Leave!
Starting with Vhajjharma. You guys can try again.
I'm gonna message Criella and tell her what direction to go till she gets to me, and then hightail it out of there.
I'll just use your stealth roll you got now, so we'll just keep that. All right. You guys are just.
Because I'm still invisible and she's super stealthy, so.
All right. Where do you guys go?
Wait, in the direction towards where we think the guys are coming from, maybe, so we can meet them, but so they don't engage. You?
I would not mind just hanging out here for like how long? How long is the short
Take a
rest?
break.
A short rest is an hour.
Because I'm gonna be no
Well,
good.
if we can get to a safe distance, then I mean, I don't want them to figure out that she's not there and then be looking around for her.
Okay. How long? How far away would you like to get?
How far can you go before?
It's up to you guys.
Where we
How
can
far
stop.
away you guys want to go from the giants
Yeah.
before you take a rest? So.
Just fucking go as far as you can go.
Yeah.
Because we need time before it's not going to be long before they figure out they're not holding you anymore.
I mean, it's 3 rounds, and you hear them squabbling because you're running away. So, and it's you know, you can't see that all that well.
Getting dark too, right?
Yeah, it's getting dark, so you can't like see that far of a distance at this point. You just hear them squabbling, and you guys can keep running. I just need to know where you guys are gonna pop a squat from them, how far away. And are you gonna be out of view? Are you gonna hide from them, or are you gonna go like a mile away? What are you guys gonna do?
I'd like to be probably at least a quarter mile away and hiding.
Yes.
We both have dark vision, so we won't need the light.
Invisibility lasts for an hour, so you'll be invisible. Vhajjharma is still invisible. She never attacked or anything. And I'll give you the same hidden roll. So 20 minutes, or we'll say less. We'll just say you guys made the Constitution check, so it doesn't matter at this point. Malichor and Kevril, neither of you see anything, and you go to the spot. You come upon the spot where you think they were at. 20 minutes later, it is a little bit darker, but you can kind of see. From here, Kevril, you can hear voices coming from a distant hill, probably about 200 feet away. You can't really see it from here. You have to get on top of the hill to get a better look.
Damn it.
Can I
So
roll
far away
a
from
perception check to see if I can identify whether it's coming from Criella or from Vhajjharma voices I'd be familiar with, or whether it's something else?
Yeah,
Yep. Giant kin or humanoid.
Actually, you can
Right,
tell
tower?
right away because you're passive perception 16. That's all you need for it. So,
Okay, alright.
They're definitely not Vhajjharmas and Criellas, at least unless they're trying to disguise it or something like that.
Okay. And they're coming towards us, or
No,
I'm not sure.
No, you hear it from over. There's like a hill in the way. You'd have to get on top of the hill to get a better look from here, but it's about 200 feet away or so.
All right. I'll obviously stop Malichor and relay that information and kind of hand motion say maybe we should skirt around the other edge and see if we can just kind of quietly see what's going on.
And there's from Kevril's understanding, they're stationary.
Yeah, as far as you can tell. You just hear talking from over the bend, and then you slip on something slick at your feet, Kevril.
Krill's blood.
What is it?
You look down, and it's a dark, slimy.
I'll put my fingers in it and then put it to my nose and see if I can tell if it's
definitely blood.
coppery.
No, it's definitely blood. You kind of know the smell of blood right away. It's pretty
Yeah,
obvious,
yeah.
so.
I'll point it out to Malichor and say, "Can you follow this?"
Follow the trail. No, you're gonna
That's
follow it to the giant.
well, we don't know that. So yes, I can do that. We'll do it stealthily.
You guys can give yourself inspiration both for doing what your characters would do.
Nice.
Because even though you know what this is going to, that's called not metagaming or whatever. That's awesome.
So do you want me to do a survival check then?
Probably tracking,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, definitely. You can do it with you automatically get advantage. I think, don't you?
I don't think
Either
so.
way, you get advantage because it's pretty freaking obvious.
Okay. A lot of blood.
Yeah, there was a lot of blood. It was like someone was bleeding out.
It's like somebody had their head bashed in with a boulder, kind of like that.
Yeah, twice.
Anyone,
Yeah.
one roll away from death.
And you follow it up. As you get closer, Kevril is the first one to notice. You notice 4 giant beings squabbling amongst themselves, and they're throwing rocks at each other.
All right. Can we notice if there's a smaller humanoids around them?
That's what we're looking for.
Kevril doesn't see any, no.
All right.
You can roll
we
to see
can
if you do
assume
better
that-
than your passive if you want, but
We can
Does-
assume that they escaped.
Does it negate my passive if I roll lower?
What's that?
Does it negate my passive if I roll lower?
No. You automatically get your passive. Basically, you can always roll higher. And you
How's
can
that?
hit.
Oh,
Yeah, you know
there it is.
nothing there.
Okay.
All right. So can I research and see if there's a blood trail that leads away from the giants?
You'd have to get closer to the giants to figure that
About
out.
how close are we now?
You guys are. We'll say you're at the other hill where Vhajjharma. You're at. You're probably about 50 feet away.
So are they using a light source or not?
They don't really have a light source. No.
Okay.
Basically, they've been busy squabbling amongst each other.
Yeah,
This whole time.
okay.
You lost them! Ah!
From my inspection as a group, does it look like they're having a difficult time seeing each other from what they're doing, or does it look like they're moving around normally?
They look like they're bashing each other's head in. That's what it looks like. It looks like they're fighting amongst themselves.
Say that again. My video froze. What'd you say?
They look like they're fighting amongst themselves.
Okay. But it doesn't look like they're waving around their hands around in the dark aimlessly. They look like they're moving around, all right, basically.
Yeah. I mean, they can
Okay.
see. It's not dark, but it's
Right.
dim light. So.
Right. Okay. All right.
Right. From where we are, can I look for any divergent blood tracks that are going away from the giants?
From here, you have to get a close look there. You don't see any. It's dim light, so you can't like see everything. You'd have to get up to the hill to find that. So.
So does the blood trail keep going towards that hill?
Yeah. On top of the hill where the giants are at.
But we noticed that there aren't any other smaller humanoids with them, right?
Indeed.
We also know that giants eat humans because that's what we were told. So that's great. So.
Right, but so.
You can at this point you're gonna have to roll stealth if you wanna go up to the giants, or you can look around the hill outside of the giants' vision if you want.
Yes, that's what I want to do.
Okay, you're gonna have to roll stealth to do that.
Okay.
That's in the tower. But
Yeah.
I don't know if it matters because if they spot you, you'll know it. So.
Because I'm just looking, since we're noticing that there's nothing else by them.
Yeah,
I'm just looking to see if there's a blood trail that escapes, but I don't want to get within their vision range.
I gotcha. Okay. You go about 80 feet away. You slip on some rocks, which apparently is some more blood, and they all stop and they look in your direction.
We just need to stop rolling. We are awful.
Yeah, you guys are. You rolled an 8 total. That was your total.
So he's 80 feet away from me then, flying around.
You can use
No more
your
blood, though.
you can use your inspiration to quickly hide again if you want.
I will do that.
Okay.
So he's kind of moving around the edge of the perimeter there. He's 80 feet away from the giants, and he's how far away from me then about?
He just went one movement away from you for 40 feet.
All right, so he's probably slow because he's being stealthy. So he's what, 40?
You guys are still. We'll say you're like 80 feet away from the giants.
All right.
Or whatever
Okay.
distance you want to be. It doesn't matter. Of course, it might matter if they start running after you.
Well, I'm just thinking that there's some space between us. We might be able to at least divide them.
Malichor, whatever rock you hit, you can still hear it. So anyone wants to know inspiration, they can still notice it at least. So it wasn't high enough against their passive. If Kevril wants to give you one, you can roll again, or you guys can deal with the giants.
Sure, I'll give it up for him. There you go.
Alright.
There's no way you can roll 3 times in a row, bad.
Yeah, right. Today we can. Just forgot fuck rolling. You guys just kill him. I think if you just kill him, that would be much better. All right. They notice you and they stop their infighting and they kind of stop, and when the leader guy, he kind of points your way. He's like, "God, get off!" He starts pounding on the ground, and they start coming your way. They're running, so we're gonna use initiative. You got top initiative, Malichor.
Well,
oh, you're also raging, but it doesn't matter.
no, I'm not. I can't turn it off. I don't know how to fucking turn it off. I mean, this rolling bullshit pisses me off. We're just getting the hell out of here. I'm not going to deal with them, so we're just going to go away. But I'm doing a double movement.
Alright, your movement speed is 80. Basically, you guys have the same movement speed, so it'll come down to constitution checks. Because they can catch up on you. They don't notice Kevril, so Kevril, you can do whatever you want. But they are gonna chase you, Malichor. So
I was already 80 feet ahead of them, right?
yeah. So you're gonna run away. You're gonna do double movement, right?
Yeah.
So now you're 180 feet, and Kevril, what are you doing?
I am going to parallel Malichor running as well, but I want to slowly make the distance wider and wider. So as we kind of run in the same general direction, but just kind of make a V out of it, so that if he gets in trouble, I can start screaming and hopefully draw in my direction too.
Okay. Are you gonna go at half speed?
Yeah, because I'm gonna try and stay stealthy. I don't want to run full.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. The giants come running. They're just behind you. It'll be some rounds before you actually have to roll Constitution checks. It's up to your Constitution, I think, in rounds. So your Constitution is 16. So you'll have to start rolling them before the giants will, because they have a 19 Constitution. So we can pretty much just say that many rounds go by before you start having to making rolls. Malichor. And you guys were what, a quarter mile away? And there's a bunch of shouting. Criella, you hear shouting in the distance. Because your passive perception is 16, so you'd notice it.
Shawn, so since they're gonna, both Malichor and the giants are gonna outpace me if I move into half speed pretty well, I'm gonna follow behind the giants. Is what I want to do. Yeah. Okay.
That's a pretty good choice. They're pretty easy to follow. They're fucking being loud and all that stuff.
Yep.
They're not actually throwing rocks yet because they're not out of breath and they think they're gonna catch you. But so you have 3 rounds you gotta roll to see if they catch up to you, Marc. They don't have to roll. So oh, they catch up you to that round. Okay, you kind of get tired, you fall back, and Vhajjharma and Criella, what do you want to do?
What
I
are
would
we
get
even?
rest.
What's that? Stop rolling?
Yeah, my goal is to rest for an hour.
Alright, but you do hear shouting. So, if anything, the hill giants could be coming in your direction, but
What is it possible for me to look out to be uncover and just
you guys
look at what's going on around?
Yeah, you can. You can on rest. You can go. You watch when you're doing a short rest. You have that, so you can fly up. You just can't like cast spells and you sharpen your sword. You just kind of chill. But yeah, you can be watching. You can.
Okay,
take a look up.
I'll have a look and see what's going on.
All right, now you need to make a perception check. How far can you see?
60 feet.
Dim light, so you get disadvantage.
Okay.
Well, he doesn't get his advantage because he can see in the dark, right?
Well, he can see 60 feet, and it's beyond his vision.
Oh, I see. Never mind. Okay,
Now he
sorry.
gets disadvantage.
I gotcha.
Oh, look at you! Actually see them. You can
You see Kenny Rogers running, pulling ass.
You make out what was apparently a human running away from the giants. He's running full speed, and it looks like he just lost his breath too.
Great.
So you tell Vhajjharma, I take it.
Yeah.
Okay, Vhajjharma. So what do you guys want to do with your action? Anything or?
How far away are they?
You guys were about a quarter mile away from them, so yeah, you're about a quarter mile away. Which is, what's a mile? 5,100?
280 feet.
What is it?
Yes,
280?
about 1,200 feet.
So yeah, you're about 1,200 feet.
A long ways away.
Criella can make it there pretty fucking quick. A couple rounds.
I could make it there in 13 rounds. If I booked it.
Yeah. But they're also running, we'll just say they're running your direction just to make it fun. That and they come to you quicker. They might not notice you because you're hiding, so you still have your hide roll, so it'll be up to you if you want to make yourself known.
I'm gonna to wait and watch.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to do personally.
Sounds like a
Yeah, I'm just gonna be still. I'm just gonna be still. I can't make it to anybody in any amount of time anyway.
Alright.
No.
So the giants are 40 feet away from Malichor. Malichor, please make another roll. Basically, we'll just say every round you just move your normal rate if you miss your roll. God damn. Actually,
Just 10, right?
actually, no, yeah, it is 10. So you made it.
Just 10, you made it.
I made that one.
Yeah. So they're 40 feet away from you. Okay, he's running. He's booking. He stopped for a little bit, and then now he keeps running. The hill giants aren't out of breath. They're not going to start throwing rocks at you because they're not on the ground. They think they'll catch you. Kevril, anything?
How far away are they from me at this point? How far have they outpaced me?
So they're going twice your speed. So they've done 12 rounds. So they're 8 rounds ahead of you. Or not 12.
So they're a long ways away.
Yeah,
they're like
you guys got high
400.
scores, so you guys can run forever. So they're 8 rounds ahead of you.
So they're like 600 feet in front of me. They're way in front of me then.
Yeah. You
All right.
Right now you could run. They're probably not going to notice you. So you can run some of that, but you have to reroll yourself, obviously.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I will.
So
Let's go ahead.
Be
Sorry.
like 1 or 2 rounds behind. You know?
All right. I want to be 150 feet behind him if I can just keep that distance behind him. And do I see if I'm that close? Do I see Malichor kind of falter and almost?
You're gonna have to make two saves, I think, or 2 constitution. Just make.
Me make 2 constitution checks?
No, we'll just one. Just do one. We'll see if
Okay.
you kept that far. Oh wait, you're 150 feet away. You only need 1 technically.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. So did I see Malichor stumble then, and them gain on him quite a bit, and they're only 40 feet away?
Yes, yeah, you
Okay.
did see that.
So then, if I see that happen, it looks like they might be close to overtaking him. I'm gonna stop, hide myself, real quick. So I don't know if I need to roll another score or if I keep that same one.
Yeah, make another roll.
All right.
Because you
So
ran, so you kind of came out of it.
Right. And that one goes in the tower, I'm assuming.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
You.
Hide myself, and then I just want to scream at the top of my lungs and try and do my best jolly voice, which probably isn't going to be all that great, but maybe I'll try and do deception check.
I don't know. Oh, you're gonna scream and then hide?
I'm gonna hide first and then scream.
Then they're gonna know where you're at.
I don't know about where I'm at. They may not know exactly where it is, and they're facing away from me, right?
All right, that's gonna give them like advantage, so they'll know where you're at.
Should I do it after them? I guess.
Yeah,
I guess it doesn't matter. All right, I'll do it after. That's fine.
We'll say it after.
So I'll say scream first. That's fine. And I just want to yell. What am I gonna yell? Let me think. I want to yell. Brother at the keep dies if you pursue.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess make a deception roll. It's all based on the rolls, yo.
Tower.
No, you know if they stop or something like that. It's fine. I'll probably tell you anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Oh!
Well, it's gonna be
Oh, we suck.
It's gonna be versus the leader's intelligence, so
They're not smart, so I'm not worried about it.
yeah, the leader's more smarter than the rest.
He
of
probably
them.
has a 10. He probably has a 10 instead of a
Hey,
6.
You nailed it. You totally nailed that one. So he's at least somewhat average, and he failed.
Yay!
Yay!
Nice.
So he stops and he shouts at the other ones. And they point in your direction and they start running towards you. Actually, yeah, he has them stop and actually he takes a run to figure out what's going on. So he wouldn't just like start running. He just starts talking amongst themselves. You hear rubble, 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 rubble.
The Hamburglar.
Hamburglar. Alright.
Probably.
Criella, you see that? Malichor, you gang. Well, make a roll, see how far you're getting for your constitution. Yeah. No problem. You're now 120 feet away. And then they, so they stopped, and then they're gonna decide what to do. We'll figure out what they do, and they decide to walk in your direction, Kevril.
They're walking? Okay.
Yeah, yeah, they're walking in your direction. They can't really see what it is. They don't know what they're going at, so they're not running.
Okay. And I think I'm hidden, I'm assuming.
You do think you're hidden. Malichor, you get some distance away. You can assume you're out of their distance because they're going to keep going towards you.
Right. I'll slow down and then I'll just try to be aware of sounds and what they're doing.
How far away do you want to be away from the giants?
3 rounds.
So 3 rounds is 240.
240 feet.
So the giants go looking for the noise they heard, and they can't find anything. And in fact, one of them just passes right by you. You can feel the vibration of the ground as this smelly foot right by your face stomps, almost crushes your head.
Didn't want it to be that close.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well,
Right.
You did a noise, and so you're like
Yeah.
in the area, so they're searching. They can't find you, so they're searching the area. And they don't see you.
Right.
So,
No.
you almost sneeze, but you don't. You hold it back, and and they go looking, and then they start squabbling amongst themselves, and they go head back towards that hill.
God, let's get the F out of here.
So,
Back to Red Larch.
so you guys regroup. You guys are going back to Red Larch?
No. Hell
We
no.
gotta heal up, man.
I want to
go
see
back.
what they do at the keep. I think Jolly has a plan.
Better
Yeah.
maybe she can just scout it out. We don't actually have to be there.
True. And it's not that your plan wouldn't work or anything. It just they're kind of dumb. So
We gave them too much credit.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's true. We still have. I mean, we could rabble rouse, but we gotta heal.
Yeah.
We gotta hide and heal.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to watch what they're doing now, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm probably the closest, right?
You guys end up. We'll just say you guys end up finding each other because Criella kept an eye on you. So she told what's her name to let off a firebolt.
Can I use medicine to stabilize Criella? Does she need any
Criella's
stabilization,
fine.
or is she
Criella's
okay?
fine, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just need some time to
Heal.
get some
To use
points
her hit
back.
dice, basically.
Put her head back together.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah. So you guys rest there for an hour. You guys all meet up. You tell each other what happened. You guys already know, so you don't have to. But you're welcome to roleplay it if you want. And an hour goes by, so you can do your short rest. Use how many hit dice you want. I would just keep rolling them so you're just about full. That's what I would do.
That's my plan.
Yeah.
That's a good start.
Yep.
That means you don't have to use as many. So remember, when you do a long rest, you only get half your hit dice back. So the less you use,
For short
the
rest?
better. No, when you do a long rest, you only get half your hit dice back.
What do you get when you get to a short rest?
You get to use your hit dice.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Whew.
Cool.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Nice.
That's excellent rolling there.
Yep.
That's all your hit
Finally.
dice too. So.
Yep.
All right. So we're at 12:30, and we escaped the fucking giants. And that's stressful.
You're 4 miles away from
The best laid plans.
From the actually,
Yeah. Right.
guys, I don't think none of this is bad planning, but you did learn something. Like, these guys are really dumb, so
And they'll probably do a good job of taking down this castle.
Yeah, I don't think that'll be a problem. They just didn't quite follow you the way you expected them to.
Yeah.
I don't know about that, because didn't Jolly or whatever the green dude's name say that they had a plan for when they were going to show up?
He did.
So I'm wondering if they're planning on trying to somehow imprison the rest of them or somehow manipulate these guys, and that's why I think we should be there when they show up so that we can have Vhajjharma plant ideas in their head or play their conscience, you know, as they're having the conversation.
Yeah, foil some
I'll be right back.
plan, because if they're trying to do something against the giants, we can disrupt them.
Yeah, I can go get back there and release the other one too, you know.
I think we want to be close, but we want to be hidden, and we know their capabilities now, so we want to make sure that their anger is
Properly.
focused.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah, but if it's not like a wizard out there trying to charm them, we want to be close enough to disrupt him too.
Right. Well, I'm hoping that what I said might have stirred them up enough to, you know,
that's
go after
yeah.
them.
And that's one of the things that we're gonna have to focus on if and when we revisit that.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have to use range weapons so that we have time and space to skedaddle.
Yes.
How far did they hit you from? 200 feet? My God, I mean,
210 feet.
that's insanity.
Yep, twice.
Twice.
We'll hang out on the wall of the keep and just watch from up on the wall.
Oh
I don't think we want to get inside the wall.
no! Oh hell no! We want to stay outside.
Well, I don't think I got to look at the other map. I don't think we have to. When Shawn comes back, I'll have him pop that one up again because I closed it. But I think to where the giant was, to the outside wall, was only like 50 or 60 feet, not very far. So I think we could
From the wall
probably.
itself?
What's that?
From the wall itself?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just over the wall.
Right. So I
he's
think we
back
can.
by the water.
I can cast. How far does that go? Let me check actually.
Yeah, but we have to remember that
they're gonna have soldiers and stuff on the
they've
wall.
got multiple werebores. They have water people, and then they have a mage in there too.
Yeah, I'm not thinking of us doing anything besides getting that giant loose. If things go badly and they try and use him as a bargaining chip or, you know, manipulate the ones outside the wall or whatever, you know. Like if we break him loose.
We'd all have to use invisibility for sure
I can only do 2 people.
I know.
Well, and the hope is that the majority of people in that keep would be close to where the
Engaged.
giants are attacking.
Oh, they're gonna be focused on the giant. So if we can sneak around the right side of the keep, I'm thinking maybe even if Vhajjharma wants to, you know, cast invisibility on me and her, then maybe I can skirt the edge and even get into the water and, you know, get around that edge of that to where the giant is, and then I can cast it and then just swim out, you know, that kind of thing or
But
something.
we might not even need invisibility for that.
Right. Because I could definitely hold my breath long enough to get around there to do that, assuming that gate that blocks the boats is just like a hanging chain, you know, and I can swim underneath it, which I think it can, if I remember right. But
I have a pretty long chain too, so I can always fly over places and
that's a good idea too.
climb up a wall.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right. Well, we have some time when we're traveling back to the keep to talk about it, but
Yep.
I think it's bedtime now. We have little kid hoops in the morning.
True.
For you, have fun with
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
that. That should be fun.
Cool, you guys avoided
Well,
getting eaten by giants. Good job.
Yeah, I'm very pleased that we're all alive and Criella didn't get eaten. That's
I thought for sure that guy was going to bite her
When
head.
all we were trying to do was
Close.
screw with them anyway.
great.
That's pretty close. I did let some like death save slide on that one, so, but I mean, once the dice get so unlucky, if you guys are doing pretty good ideas, that's usually
Yeah.
my idea.
My idea was not to die.
Yeah. Well, that's
Yeah.
2 narrow escapes for us in a row. So
We had all this big plan, and
And
How it
really,
goes.
Look, it's not. It's
So-
not. It's still not. I think it's a very valid plan. It just, you know, they were pretty far away. You do notice that, like, you're able to rile them up, and they were like throwing shit without a problem. So use that advantage now.
Yeah.
Consider this intel.
Yep, exactly. Hey, look, now we know what they're capable of. Let's wait until they're right on top of the keep.
Right?
Yeah, so you can throw rocks at the other asshole.
All right, we're gonna head off to bed, fellas.
All right.
See you guys later.
Sounds good.
Oh boy.
Indeed.
So how are you feeling?
About what?
Sick. Your sickness.
Oh, I'm alright. I'm fine. I had some coffee, so I feel a little better.
Oh, cool. So you guys.
I'll be fine until my wife goes back to school and brings all of the disease back with her.
Oh, yeah. There'll be all sorts of crazy stuff, too. Yeah.
They're saying the flu is supposed to be really bad this year because the flu shots are not effective against.
I heard that. Like, only 20% or something effective, right? Really crazy low.
Yep.
Yeah. I haven't gotten one since the kids were born anyway, so it's been like 2 years since I got one, and I've actually felt better not getting them. So, I don't know.
Everyone has been sick in California. It's been like 2 or 3 weeks for people. I had it
Yeah.
like weeks ago. Remember
Yep.
when I tried to plan the story? That thing was like horrible. It was
Knock on wood, I haven't gotten the flu in like 4 years, I don't think, but I always get like a head cold about this time of year, so hopefully this is all I get.
I found that once I stopped working with the public, I never got sick.
Yeah.
So there was 1 year that I did get pneumonia, and pneumonia
Ugh.
sucks.
I don't think I've ever had it. If I did, it was a long time ago. So
It's one of those that you get like a really high fever, and then you just can't think anymore. You
that's
just-
the worst. I would think I would rather almost be nauseous and vomiting than have a high fever, because that's the worst. You get that cold and then hot and then cold and then hot, just horrible. Ugh.
yeah. Yep.
I think we need to go back to the way we used to play D&D and just not playing anything and just see what happens. That's probably more effective than based on this
It
last.
works just as well, doesn't it?
I think planning things is good. Actually, I think planning things. You guys used to plan things before.
I was just kidding.
I think you guys will do really good. I think that so you guys made this big plan, and then when you guys came to it, it was sort of like a little bit of freeze. Oh shit, what should we do? I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't think about it. We're way out here in the middle of nowhere. Okay, I'll make a thing. Maybe we can get them to follow us. You know.
Yeah.
I think probably a better idea would have been maybe just observe them the whole time, and then maybe you would have got more clues and stuff like that. So,
Yeah. Seems like every time Criella tries to run out and be a hero, it does not end well.
That's true. That's like 3 times now, I think. She almost died or killed one of us, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's supposed to be my role, to just die. That's what that's
So
what.
this edition is actually more probably like first, in the fact that it's very easy to die in it. So death is a real thing. You can die in here.
Mm-hmm.
I think second edition they had this whole thing like negative 10 hit points. So that's
Yeah.
like 10 rounds before you're gonna die.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
and that's
Well, second edition is so ridiculously overpowered from a magical item standpoint too that it was. I mean, we had so much stuff. I mean, like it was. You just had so many options of things to do that you didn't really have to think. You could just rely on your items.
Yeah.
So
But
I
this-
like the fact that this is kind of a low magic kind of campaign. Those are better, I think.
The fifth level edition is so that's how they do fifth level. It's more like that is the difference between first edition and second level. The fifth is the amount of magic items you get. So they made it so you didn't get as many magic items, but they made it so that when you level up, it's your abilities. So most of your abilities actually allow like you to have magic weapons. You know, like
Yeah.
you know, like
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
know,
next
magic
level.
weapons. What's that?
Next level, my strikes count as magical, actually.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's pretty crazy.
exactly. That's exactly it. So, that's what this edition did. The only thing is, it makes it a lot harder for newer players because they have too many options.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
It's like, well, what do I do? I don't know what to do. So, I think Vhajjharma runs into a lot of that because we're just not used to D&D and playing with all the things. And a spellcaster has probably the most available options, and it's just,
I was gonna say for her first character, she picked a pretty tough one, actually.
yeah, I totally but I think it's better for her anyways because I think she likes the options and stuff. So
yeah,
and plays better with them anyways. But yeah, this edition's very deadly. So you guys could die, and I can tell you that this campaign I had 3 people die in it. 3 out of the 8, and definitely one other. Actually, there probably should have been a total party kill, but I don't really like doing it.
Yeah, you don't want to wipe. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna totally protect you, but I mean it's not really fun if we have a total. Then we gotta make new characters, and that's not fun for me. I don't want to sit here and watch you guys.
No, then you gotta redo everything, backstory and all that crap. Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah.
I do have a backup made though after my last incident, so
Yeah,
I'm good to go.
You better have a backup. So
I do. I have one. So
eventually, I'm gonna make it so I'll do less and less like training,
I always like the idea of characters getting to a point where they gathered their own henchmen, and so if died, you could use the henchmen to take their place.
Well, I think that wasn't that kind of where we were at when we were playing Spelljammer, if you remember, like at the very end of that, after where we left off, we kind of got to the point where our henchmen were starting to kind of run the show, and I think that's what we were planning on doing when we finally stopped. So that'd be kind of cool if they bring out Spelljammer. We could actually play the henchmen that our original characters had. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I mean, and I don't think that's a bad idea. Like maybe you guys have people in Red Larch that help you, so that this adventure is more fun if there's actual possibility of that. It's actually more fun because it makes those moments you just had like, oh my god, I can't believe we made it! Holy shit, you know?
Yeah.
And it also makes it like when you guys do something good and succeed, it also makes it that much more glorifying. It's sort of the idea of like, if you give out too many magic items, the magic isn't magic anymore.
Right.
You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So.
Yep.
And yeah, you definitely could have died, Krill. You might have died.
Oh, I thought for sure when you were dangling her over that giant's head, you were just gonna have him bite it off. I thought for sure was gonna happen. I was like, oh, I hope she's ready to make another one.
No,
Luckily, they weren't that hungry.
Rolling
Yeah.
saves. So. They like to eat their prey living, but they're not that
Yeah, that 20 definitely saved your ass. There's no doubt about that, because that would have been, I think it would have been bad.
After so many bad rolls, there's only so much you can roll bad. You know?
I know. Well, Marc better start rolling better. He's gonna get pissed and not want to play. That's all I can say. he's lives and dies by dice. It's been like that since he was 17. So if he's
and the problem with this edition, it's a lot harder. There's a lot more chances and stuff like that. There are certain things you guys can do that make it so it's not. And I think you guys are on the right path of like coming up with a plan that you guys are. I think that's the kind of shit you want to do in there. So you'll have plenty of time for combat. Don't worry. Like Malichor will get it, but if you guys go charging in there, this is not like the second edition when we played before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're also not that high a level either.
I know.
No, that's the problem. Yeah.
As we constantly remember.
Yeah.
I wouldn't charge anything in this whole campaign. I wouldn't do that. But there's going to be like a lot of cool opportunities where you guys can use different things in the environment to like do what you want to do, and then you'll get combat too. So.
Yep.
Then you can at least like face off the bad guys alone. You're gonna face
right.
them. But,
at least be 4-on-1 instead of 4 on 25. Yeah.
So you guys think Grimjaw is a bad guy, huh?
Well, he's an asshole.
Yeah, we know that.
That is true.
We don't know his story. All we know is he's being deceptive and he's not telling us the whole story. That's all we know. So, but he did try to kill us. So that's
true. And it's not like, I mean, even if you lied, that's still like weird that he gets in combat and tries to kill you. That is a little bit overboard, right? Usually
Yeah.
when someone lies, you're like, okay, we're not going to be friends anymore. Get the fuck out of here.
Right. There's a difference between kicking us out of his keep and deciding to kill us.
yeah. His second in command, though, which I can never remember his name, though. I think he probably is the guy we should be negotiating with and actually dealing with if we can remove Jolly. Yeah.
Well, if you guys do this stuff here, I don't know what you're gonna do, but I'll tell you what the other group's done when it's an appropriate time to tell you. It's pretty. All I can say is fucking hilarious.
And what's that group consisted of? Are they all pretty new to D&D and younger, or are they?
Some of them are new, some of them aren't. They're not very good at strategy. They just like to go in rooms. There were more. So that group, their play style, they liked a lot of corny things, and so they kind of like going. They kind of like winning all the time. Everyone does, but they liked like being silly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So most of them, some of them didn't, and some of them, half of them did, half of them didn't. So it's kind of a weird mixture. Like you guys all have very similar playing style, so it's easier. The other group, they had like some liked it, some didn't. So I did a little bit of both, and then when I did the one, the other one's like, oh, I don't like it, and then because they're young, they're like 20 and sort of impatient.
Sure. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's funny.
Yeah, like you guys are pretty good at like when it's someone else's turn, you guys just hang back and let them do their thing or whatever. So, and I don't remember when we were younger if that was the case. I do know that you guys rarely split up when we were younger. I remember that.
Yeah, I don't remember us having too many arguments about what to do. I think we pretty much just ran through and killed everything. I think that's what the plan was.
You guys, I think you guys had. So we had played for a long time, and then I think those ideas just come naturally, like what to do and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So when I first started playing again, it was like I remember. Oh, I'm like, I got this. I used to play all the time. I first started playing again. I got to the point where, like, the first, I would say, 6 months, I was like, oh, shit, dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, this, like, brain freeze. I don't know how to explain it. It was not like when we were playing before.
Yeah.
So, but it's
I meant to ask you how long it's been since you started playing again. Has it been a while, or what?
I started playing about 3 years ago when I moved to LA.
Okay.
With the other group campaign for 2 years. I started with Aaron actually.
Oh really?
It's funny because he'll probably hear this. When I first started playing him, I did not like him at all.
I can see that. Because
at the table, so it was like I happened to pick the 20-year-old table, you know. They had all different tables. I didn't know. You'd sign up. You go. It was like public play. I wanted to learn to play because we talked about possibly playing online.
Right.
Well, I got to learn to play. So either I'm gonna DM or someone else is, and I'm like, well, let me see what this is and see if I even want to do that shit. And then I remember at the table, they're like, Aaron was there and some other people. He kept talking over everybody. Aaron's probably gonna. He might hear this or not, but. You know, so it was like, man, I can't even get my words in, you know? And so at first I didn't like him, and then it happened to be like, people started going off, and then it was like me, Aaron, and my friend Sonia, only us three were playing, and we got to know each other, and we figured out, oh, we're pretty good at this, actually.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, we just kind of started to mesh well, but it took a little while, so.
Yeah, he's funny, because, you know, he's definitely one of those rule guys, you know, the people that like to stick to the rules on everything, and I've never been that way. I'd rather you tweak the rules to make it fit better with your story than anything else, and if it goes against us, it goes against us, kind of a thing, but, you know, it's good to have some people there that can kind of quickly rip that stuff off, though, because, you know, I think we played second edition for so long that we kind of all were in that mindset. We kind of all knew what the rules were and all had it kind of committed to memory, so you didn't have to worry about it too much. But it's good to have somebody that knows them anyways, you know?
I mean, most of the rules were simpler in that edition.
Yeah.
You didn't have to do so many rolls, and you ad-libbed, like the DM just ad-libbed what happened more.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's the thing I noticed that you guys are missing. You're like, oh man, we got these ideas and they're not working and shit like that.
Well, I think the other thing too is that back in the day, we never used anything, right? It was all the theater of the mind stuff. Like we never used paper, we never used dice, we never did any of that stuff.
We did use paper to get a approximate of where things were.
Yeah, dungeons and things.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, rarely though. Like most of it was just, you know, you said, yeah, you're about, you know, whatever, you're 60 feet away, and none of us questioned it. We were like, oh, okay, cool, whatever, and we rolled with it, you know, versus this, I think it does, although I think it's important for this edition, it does slow things down a bit, you know, to have that.
It fucking does, but
yeah,
when you guys learn, if you guys learn the rules back to back, it goes a lot faster.
Yeah,
Just with newer stuff, you're not used to it.
Well, the thing that's funny, because it's, you know, like I think I'm starting to get the concept of it down better, but the thing that's still in combat specifically that messes with me is the whole, okay, how many actions do I have? What the hell's a reaction versus a bonus action? And blah, blah, blah. What do I get and what do I have and all that? Yeah, I'm not familiar with that part of it yet.
That took me a while to get that. So,
yeah.
So basically, everyone gets an action.
Yep.
You get a bonus action if ability gives you a bonus action. So
right.
A bonus action can happen either before or after an action. It doesn't matter when.
Yep.
A reaction only happens when something else happens. So,
but you can also get a second action too, right? Depending on an item or skill.
So your action can be 2 attacks.
Okay.
That's like an action.
Oh, I see. Still get 1 action, but you get 2 attacks.
Yeah, eventually you get 2 attacks, right?
Right.
So that can be your action. So action does like subdivide, you can call it.
Yep.
Bonus action is only ever one thing. A reaction is only one thing. You only get 1 reaction per round. So like shield is a reaction spell, so you can only do that once that round.
Yeah, like my whole deflect missiles thing is a reaction that I can only do once. Yeah. I got you.
And like my rogue bonus action, like there's only 1 bonus action you could take. So if I had another bonus action, I could only do 1.
Yes. Your rogue. You actually have 3 different bonus actions you can do. You can dash, you can hide, and you can disengage as a bonus action. But you can only do 1 of those per round. Because you for bonus actions, you can only do 1 per round. And only 1 reaction per round. Reaction can happen anytime as well as bonus action, essentially. Bonus action anytime your turn. Reaction can happen anytime out of your turn. So anything that has the name action in it is something you can do
on your turn.
Your turn. And really, you get only 1 of each. It's just that action can subdivide to 2 attacks. So I guess 4th edition used to be fucking crazy. The amount of rules it had. It had like 20 times. So everyone's praising this edition because they went down to more something like 2nd edition and a little bit of 3rd on this one. Like the 3.5 or 3rd edition and 4th edition are just crazy how many rules there is and all that shit.
Yeah, everything I've read says that 4th edition was just horrible. I obviously I didn't play during that time, but
so that's where Aaron and the guy that was DMing from Ruben, that's their editions where they come from. They come from like 3, so they're like, we're playing in 3rd. Oh man, that's such an old edition, you know. Upon 3rd edition, that's when they added like all these crazy rules. They made it like more like what's that game? That sci-fi game we used to play.
Rifts
Yeah.
from Palladium.
They made
You know what's
it
funny
like
about that? I just found that book. I just found that rule book. I have
my
it somewhere.
God, that's fucking
Yep.
awesome.
Hold on, I've got it. I've got it. Hold on.
You gotta see this shit.
Eh?
Oh my God, that's in good condition too. Holy shit.
Right?
Yeah.
And then I
Probably
still
worth
have this
some
one
money.
too. I'm not sure. I think this might be yours, Shawn, because I don't think I ever bought this one.
Yeah, probably. We probably needed it for something. Shit, man. So you know they almost made a Rift movie. Disney.
Really?
Disney has the rights to the Rift movie actually. They bought it and they were almost gonna make one, but I don't think they did. So,
Yeah, this
obviously they did.
this friggin' game system had more rolls than I have ever seen in my life.
Yeah. Not
stupid.
only roles, but like it just said every character. There's so many different characters, and they all had all these different things. How do you keep track of all that shit?
Glitter Boy, remember that? Eh?
Yeah. Glitter Boy was my favorite one there, actually. For a robot one.
Still remember all the characters. See, that's funny.
Yeah, I remember the main characters too.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's fucking super cool.
I was cleaning up my closet. I was like, "What's all this old crap?" I was like, "Oh."
Ribs. But a lot of the young kids want to play Rifts. Actually, you know, Aaron really wants to play White Wolf.
Does he?
Yeah. He's like, man, I can't find people that want to play that shit. I really like to play it.
It's a great system, but talk about time you need to dedicate to that crap, because holy God, is there a story in that?
Mm-hmm.
Plus, whoever's running that one's got to spend a buttload of time trying to prep that. Holy crap! Remember how much time Kevin used to spend doing that stuff? Oh God.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I actually think this edition is, if you want to do pretty good stuff, is fairly similar. So, in some ways, it doesn't have as much story, but you have quite a bit more story in here, and plus the rules. Whereas the other, White Wolf, you don't really have the rules too much. Once you know the basic, you got it, But you do need to make a bunch of characters and all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
There's we should play Curse of Strahd campaign.
Mm-hmm.
I think you guys would probably like that. It's pretty cool. Pretty
That's in this edition too?
Yeah.
Or
yeah, they redid it. Basically this edition is redoing all the old
all the classics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what they're doing is they're adding in. They've kind of learned like what makes role playing really good, and they're adding in a lot of those elements. Those are actually White Wolf. It's a story elements. They're actually adding in a lot of these.
Yeah.
A bit deeper. I wouldn't say as deep, but like characters is very important in this game.
It is funny to me how kind of all come full circle again, because D&D came out originally in the 70s, right? And then you had people that played it pretty gung-ho, and then it died out in kind of like the 80s, and then it came back when we started playing in the 90s, and died out again, and now it's coming back around again. It's the new cool thing to do, which is funny.
And it's coming back.
But there's more people now who aren't nerds who are playing it, which is pretty cool.
That's what I think too. Like, it's so funny because I can remember when I first met my wife, and I told her, "Oh yeah," she's like, because we were talking about high school, and she's like, "What'd you do?" I'm like, "Oh, I played D&D and role playing games pretty much every weekend." She's like, "Oh my God, are you serious? You're one of those people?" I was like, "Yep, sure was." And like at the time, she was like, "You gotta be kidding me." And now it's kind of like, "Oh, okay," she's fine with it. I almost had her convinced the other day to let me kind of run like a mini mini solo mode mission just so she could see what it was like, but blocked at it in the last minute. But
Yeah.
I think she'd probably like it if I could. She's the type of person though that we would have to play in person because she's got the worst friggin' attention deficit disorder ever. So if she's not somebody in her face doing whatever needs to be, she'd be looking at something online or doing God knows what. It would be bad. So that's
for online stuff. Actually, D&D is better online for people with attention deficit because they can surf the, like, it's not your turn. They can surf the web. They can do all that shit while they have to be quiet.
Yeah.
So it's actually, I see it people online when they're waiting.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, actually, role-playing is really fun. Honestly, D&D right now is coming back with a vengeance. Like, I'm telling you, like, it's since Wizards of the Coast took it over, and now Hasbro has the rights, whoever owns Hasbro, they actually own it. They're putting in tons of money, and they're making it a bit more mainstream.
Yeah.
So it's turning into a big thing. It's probably going to get even bigger. So much bigger.
I think it's interesting that all the stuff you see all over the place about how role playing and basically pretend is helping people with a lot of different disabilities too, which is interesting. So that'll probably help with the mainstreaming of it too, to try and get it so it's no longer the devil worshipping that everybody thought we were doing back in the day. So
yeah, I actually think it's pretty much beyond the devil worshipping part. Only the, like, super crazy Trump followers, religious people. Only they're the only ones that like fucking think that nowadays.
Yeah, the same people who are outside or yelling about the fact that Trump's been in office for 1 year and he's already fixed the global warming. Check and see how cold it is outside. I'm like, you guys are absolutely stupid.
I believe people. Oh god. Yeah,
I'm like, oh my gosh, you can't honestly.
A big giant air conditioner. He's so smart.
Ugh.
As we get into nuclear war, you're like, it wasn't his fault. It's Korea.
Yeah. That's just, it's comical at this point. If it wasn't so sad, it would be very, very, very funny. But it's just, it's frightening.
Yeah, it's so. If you look at it from the outside, it is fucking hilarious and like, how can you be so stupid? That's funny, kind of thing, right?
It's just.
But then it's like,
in 5 years, this will be the best miniseries on TV.
Oh my gosh, there's no doubt. There's no doubt. I mean, it's just funny to me. Like, it's the fact that his supporters, the call it 30%, it's probably less than that, but that can do no wrong, right? I think he could. Who knows? He could burn a cross in front of the White House lawn, and they probably would still be fine with it. That's the kind of people that. It's amazing to me that there's that many people.
Yeah, he could go piss on their lawn and say, even though they clearly see it's him, and say, that was Bill Clinton. Actually, while he's pissing, and they would be like, oh yeah, you're right, you are Bill. Oh my god, get the fuck off my lawn,
Yep.
They'll be like, he's watering my grass. What more do you want from the man? He came to my house and watered my grass.
Personal attention from Donald Trump. Yeah, exactly.
That's fucking oh my god. Ridiculous.
Yep. Oh yeah. That's funny. Ugh. I just feel bad for people like Neiman who have to support the office of the presidency because it's his main job, even though I know he secretly is just like, you've got to be kidding me that this guy is making a mockery of the entire U.S. and we can do absolutely nothing but support this.
I feel bad for Sofa because he's been complaining for years about just the general brain drain in our intelligence services.
Oh.
And like, you look at what's going on, and like, people are just leaving the government in droves.
Well, talk about a complete waste of resources, right? Like, how much time have we spent on the bullshit that he has stirred up for no reason that could be totally allocated to where it's important and needed? Just like, it's amazing to me.
Yeah. Or the money we could spend on good stuff instead of increasing the deficit.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I know all candidates lie, and I know that nobody keeps their campaign promises, but one that's just glaring to me is the whole, he spent a third of his term on vacation. I'm sure you guys have all seen that one too, right? I mean, that's amazing to me.
He plays
Like
golf
90.
like almost every weekend.
That's like 90 some.
He was saying Obama was like, "You're playing golf," you know. That was like a big thing that got him where he's at.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why that one bothers me more than the rest of them, but you know, it's just like, you know, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing anyways, and you're not even there to not do what you're supposed to do.
I am baffled by the fact that he is completely immune to shame.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do to shame him. It just does not exist.
I don't know. I have no idea. He is definitely a unique individual. Yeah, he's crazy. Yeah, there's definitely, that's going to be coming out too, I'm sure. Once he's no longer in office, somebody is going to do an entire study on the narcissism of Trump and just build a whole background or piece about him, I'm sure.
Yeah, it sort of already is actually at this point. If you follow like really close in the news, the shit that's happening now, the shit that's coming out like as in the past couple days,
yeah,
and you're probably gonna see this. There's gonna be like a civil war within politics.
Yeah,
and it's gonna be probably really bad. And we're probably. I think Trump is probably going to be out of office by 2018. We'll
see.
Before then, because
we'll see.
Because I think the Republican, because as Mueller gets closer to his ass, the Republicans, as his scores go down, which they will, because he's going to do crazier and crazier shit. Mueller gets closer. 2018 is the Republican re-election. And so, unless his scores go way up, that's the only way. So, unless he gets sane and does sane shit, that's not going to happen because he's insane.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Fucking, they're going to get him out of there before 2018 election. That's my total prediction on that one. He's going to probably be, at least they're going to be in the process of getting him out of there.
I don't think they can before the 2018 election because I don't think the Republicans are willing to go against him. They've shown no spine whatsoever, and they're in control of everything.
You need the Republicans to in order to start the impeachment process, and that's not gonna. That's not gonna happen.
Once they start seeing some polls of what's happening, then that's where they will probably start totally switching. Like if they're not going to be in office, they're not going to be there. They can't do anything. You know, if they start losing the House, they can't even save the president. They can't even save their own seats. You know, and that's where it's gonna come down to. And I think right now, I think their only chance of is to keep Trump in there as much as they can. But
yeah, it's just funny. I just love watching the analysts on TV that when they ask them questions about it because they're all dumbfounded because it's never none of the stuff has ever come up before. So they're all just like. I don't know. This is great. Okay, yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what to say.
World we live in.
And they kind of laugh because what can you do but laugh about that?
Right. Yeah, I don't know. It's just incredible to me.
I'm worried. I don't know what the weather report is, although it's supposed to continue to be pretty cold, but I know there's a bunch of marches planned again for the 20th. And I'm worried that if the weather is awful, people are not going to come out for them. And
probably not. I haven't seen the weather report out that long either, but if it stays this kind of temperatures, you're going to have pretty poor turnout, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean where in Chicago marches?
I think Las Vegas is supposed to be the biggest one, but they're trying to get them around the country, just like they did last year.
Yeah.
But we had amazing weather last year.
Yeah. Well, I hope, you know what? You know who's going to save us out of this one? It's the woman who's going to save us out of this one because I think right now's the time for the woman's chance to go in office and take the fuck over. Because if they start getting good candidates, I don't think it's probably going to take too much for them to get in because, dude, it's so fucked. You know what I'm saying? Like Your choice is someone that seems sane, or this insane Republican that's going under this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a feeling like if female Republicans wanted to get in there more, or whoever wanted to get in there more, now would be the time, because it's gonna be so divided. So, and that's why
I think if either party put in somebody who wasn't seen as an insider, somebody who's relatively new to politics, that, like you said, is sane and doesn't, completely talk out both sides of their mouth, you probably would have a lot on both sides of the aisle that would jump on board with that candidate, because there's still a lot of people, I think, that think it's, it's the same round and around no matter what when you have the same group of politicians. So I don't know.
I got my fingers crossed that Joe Biden will run for president.
Yeah.
I know he's been on the fence, and I don't blame him, because he's done a lot. He's been through a lot, but he's a popular, folksy speaking guy.
Yeah. He's considered kind of cutting edge too, because he's definitely said some things that are kind of on the, what I would have said would have been on the edge until Trump got into the game, but that are kind of, so I don't know. If it would have come down to it, even as Democrat, I would have voted for Kasich if he would have been in there. I like Kasich a lot, but it's amazing. It's still amazing to me how the entire process works, that who the parties decide to put in as their candidate has absolutely zero to do with